Hey, teacups, it's your girl Monica. Welcome back to the All About the Tea channel. Joining me tonight are Teacup affiliates, Schoolboy. Hey, Schoolboy.
Hey, y'all. I'm back in the classroom tonight. We done got from the streets. We done came back. And I got my coffee just in case I got to read a bitch tonight.
Oh, okay. You on ready? I understand.
I'm ready.
Listen, that read last night, that theatrical read, okay, sent me all the way and back. Okay. It was too funny.
Everybody talking about, you need to do a Joseline Hernandez tonight. That's why I got to, channel my inner thought box tonight.
Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. Listen, also joining us this evening is Teacup affiliate, Plez. Hey, Plez.
Hey, Plez.
Hey.
I'm on
red lipstick.
Hey.
Lipstick popping. I love it. Okay. Yes. You have the perfect lips too for lipstick and lip gloss. No, you do. Not everyone, listen, not everyone can wear red. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And you wear it well. You wear it really well. Also joining us this evening is Teacup affiliate, the Bishop. Hey, Bishop.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, okay.
Come through, royalty. I love it. Okay.
Gotta come with the purple and gold. Shoot.
Very regal. I love it. Also joining us this evening is our favorite auntie, Marcella. Hey, Auntie Marcella.
Word on the curb. Word on the curb. Take out the trash.
Oh, Lord. Marcella, can I ask you turn your volume down a little bit? We hear, girl, it is.
Church tonight, honey.
Yeah, the volume is like, whoa.
Like, Tabernacle?
Yeah, I got these headphones on too. Oh, I felt that in my spirit.
You talking about whore tabernacle?
Yes.
Which one? I mean, there's so many.
Burning crops.
We got the whores in the tabernacle.
There's some STDs in the house.
There's
definitely some whores in this house. Okay, so teacups on. Okay, well, before we even get into that, let me get some housekeeping out of the way. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, go on and bang that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the piping hot tea that we serve on this channel. Teacups. On the agenda tonight, we are discussing Jamal Bryant and Giselle's drama, because they definitely got some drama going down, okay? Joseline Hernandez drags Wendy Williams. And Candice Dillard is stirring the pot. Why don't we go ahead and do the roll call before we dive into anything? Let's get that out of the way.
Roll call, it's a roll call. Tune in and let us know what's up with y'all. We want to hear what you got to say. Teacups, turn them up, what you sipping on today. Roll call, it's the roll call.
All right, now we have Mia Malia on air. My love, thank you so much for the super chat. Is Bishop a real bishop? Can we get a quick prayer for Gizzard one time? For the one time? LOL.
We can't pray that demon out.
Ooh, child, we need an exorcism. That's gonna take all night, baby. That's a whole nother level.
That's a different show. That's not tonight's show.
Oh, yeah. We might have to schedule an after dark and just dedicate it to, just casting out the demons. All right. Also, I want to acknowledge WD Rose 42. Thank you for the super chat, Schoolboy, and the voiceover. Best shit ever. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Listen, you had the house rocking last night.
Who's in charge of the girls?
Schoolboy
is in charge of the girls.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you said you was going to the projects, I thought you were joking, but you.
We was out there. We was out there last night doing the Lord's work. We had to do the Lord's work in the street. He said, "Go in the highways and the byways to bring them to Christ," and we brought them in last night.
Well, you took them somewhere. I don't know where you brought them, but.
7 Ivy, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, I'm ready. Come on through, schoolboy. Can't wait to see you on Wild and Out. You know what? That would be a good fit. Yeah.
I'm her manager.
Oh, damn.
Look at about 10%. Look at about 10%.
But you know what? I know the money would be right messing around with Marcella. The money would be right.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about nobody else, but
right. Oh, that's
Marcella.
true. Oh, yeah. She make sure you get paid. Lala Chanel, my love. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, y'all. Just showing some love. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Very much. See in the house. Elaine Suggs, Miss Gina Smith, Andrea Logan, 18 Missum, Lori Pearson. Lori, I was thinking about you the other day. I'm like, what happened to our Canadian friend, Lori? Welcome back. Every time I think of someone, they appear. So I keep thinking of the 5 million. They won't appear. Money don't appear. People appear, Leela Quinones, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We appreciate you. Jay for real. Hey, Jay, Maurice, Eric Smith, TS, class here, Liz Pollard. Thank you for being here. Know your own worth. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. Thanks for being here, as well as the other mods in the house tonight. Yolanda Franklin, Deborah Dozier. I think it's Dozier. Vetra. Hey, Vetra, Cy Shack, Maurice, April Nicole, Symphony Love. What up, boo? Hey, Symphony. Andrea Logan. Hey, Andrea, you're here every night, too. I see you. Stephanie, Sharon Taylor, Mercy, Dukes, Naturally Paige, Cynthia. I was reading through some of the chats from yesterday, and someone said, would you stop calling all these damn names and get on with the show? I was like, damn.
Damn, you need to sit down and smoke some weed or something. Relax your mind. It ain't that deep.
It's not that deep. It's okay. Listen,
I'm gonna pray for you.
I like to welcome everybody in the room, and I feel bad when I don't get to everybody. Maurice Cotton, I see you, my love.
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and dive into this report. So first up is Giselle Bryant and Pastor Holy Horse drama. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Oh.
You talking about Jezebel and Ahab?
Gizzle guts.
Oh, yeah.
That's glowworm neck. That's glowworm.
T-Ness, thank you so much for the super chat, my love. We appreciate you. A Better Me 21, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Monica and panel, here for my nightly tea. Much love. Much love to you as well. Jessica Simmon, thank you so much for the generous super chat. I just love you all, everybody and their personalities. Thank you. We love you too. Love you right back. Okay, so Jamal is up first. Okay, and I found this little snippet online. I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Again, if you don't come from a wealthy family, then a wealthy family has got to come out of you.
All right, listen. He's educating the congregation, trying to get up in your pockets. I hope none of the teacups go to his church. You're not giving him your hard-earned money. That man is a trip. Okay, for those of you that don't know, Jamal Bryant has older children than his 3 daughters that he fathered with Giselle. And today he decided to taunt Giselle by acknowledging his second oldest daughter, Naomi Bryant, publicly. And this is something he's never done. She's after his first daughter, who's Topaz. And here's what he posted. I'll put it on the screen. He put this on Instagram. So this is what the caption read. It said, y'all help me congratulate my daughter. He tagged her, Naomi, for crossing AKA. She became an AKA. Congrats to you, Naomi. I'm super proud and feeling super old. Then he says, ski yo. Shouldn't it be ski wee? Who is ski yo?
No, he's a Kappa, so he's saying their salute.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So I'm like, spelling error.
Because we know he skeets. Okay, so we know that.
Well, Jesus.
Lord,
She's beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Where's her? What's her number? Let me call her. Get her on the line.
She is beautiful. Look at her. She is absolutely. I don't know why he was hiding this girl. she's absolutely beautiful. AKA, I know he's proud and he's a Kappa. That's, so I know he's happy. So I know the teacups are saying, Monica, why would you say this post is taunting Giselle? Well, let me break it all down for you guys. If you don't know, I'll break it all down for y'all. This is his second child, like I said, that he had on Giselle, okay, before they got married in 2002. Naomi was born in 2001. He had another baby, like I said, Topaz, before Naomi, both as quote unquote illegitimate children, caused Giselle to have a nervous breakdown. A lot of people don't know this. She literally suffered a nervous breakdown and had to be locked up in a mental institution because of it. Yeah, this is 100% fact. He literally drove Giselle crazy into the crazy house before they even got married. The shame, the humiliation was just too much for Giselle. But after being hospitalized for a little bit of time and treated for her mental illnesses, she married him anyway. She went on to marry him, only for Jamal to turn around and continue to cheat and have more children in the congregation, more illegitimate babies. And this is the reason why her father hates Jamal and didn't attend the wedding. That is the reason, because he literally sent Giselle to the crazy house. She was locked up. What are your thoughts, schoolboy, on Jamal deciding now to publicly acknowledge Naomi? But to me, it's a taunt to Giselle. I know that's how she's taking it. And I want someone to check on her. Go knock on the door, do a welfare check in the woods, please. I'm not even joking.
In the words of Akon, she done messed around and got locked up. They won't let her out. Well, see, I knew about all these kids. Because, see, Giselle, you are a gutter sniper. Okay, and that ain't no allegedly. Because, see, you was full out line with that man while he was in transition from the first wife, as they say, in transition. You knew he was married when you started full out line with him. So, karma's a bitch. And you and your glowworm neck, I don't feel sorry for you. Because it's not rumor. You remember when you fought somebody in the church over him?
Amen.
Because Pastor Holmore was laying holy hands in community penal through the church. Okay, and it ain't no lie. He liked young girls. Okay, because he can preach to them and pour into them that father figure that they're missing in their life. Ladies, be aware. It's ninjas out here and they in the church just like that. Okay, she fought a woman, okay, over him because he liked to spread his seed. And the girl is beautiful. Okay, Giselle, and no shade. I mean, your daughters are cute, but they weren't as cute as her. I get it.
No, they're pretty girls.
No, they're pretty girls. They're pretty.
They're cute.
They're pretty.
They're pretty. We're not gonna come for the babies now. They're innocent.
They're cute. They're cute.
Yeah,
they're cute. Are. But I'm just saying, their mother is a trash bag.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with that.
I agree with that.
She's a nice, but Giselle is not a saint. Okay.
Oh no.
Giselle was very rude as a first lady. Matter of fact. So, I mean, in the interim, there was rumors that, allegedly he was stealing out of the church too. But that's other side, T. But, congratulations. She's an AKA. I don't feel like it's taunting. He's congratulating his child, in which he had. It's an illegitimate child. You knew it. You continue to stay married to the man. So, I don't feel sorry for her. I don't. Why should I feel sorry for? Why should I feel sorry because he's congratulating his daughter from crossing over?
Right, and it is a taunt because he's hit her for so long because of the shame and the pain that it's caused, and now he's publicly acknowledging her.
But you shouldn't have to hide it though. If you stay with a man, this is my thing. If you choose to stay with a man, even though he cheats and he has an outside child, why punish the child because that's your choice of staying?
Absolutely.
The child ain't got nothing to do with that. The girl's a beautiful girl. She crossed over. He did what he should do as a parent, which is shout the girl out. If people got a problem on it, then that's on her. But that was her choice. That was her choice to stay.
Oh, yeah.
And she stayed for the look, and because she thought it was going to get her something, which was fame and notoriety. She wanted to be Sarah Jakes. But see, it didn't work out that way.
Definitely didn't work out that way. Plus, what are your thoughts?
First of all, I want Jamal and people like him to stop with this prosperity preaching and pumping people up to believe that God only gives us blessings in the form of money. When preachers do that, it's a direct reflection of their motivations for the church. And he just wants a wealthy family to come from you so that he can put his hands in your collection plate some more. Either way you want to call it, the literal collection plate or the collection plate a little bit further below, the love below, honey. Those are the love offerings that he's interested in. But furthermore, Jamal came to my attention, I guess back in 2012, 2013, when he went viral quoting Chris Brown in the church. And ironically, he was talking about himself. He used God's pulpit and said, these hoes ain't loyal. Sir, you're talking about you. You are the biggest hoe that there is. And it's really sad that it would take you this long to publicly acknowledge your child that you had prior to marriage. I don't care if y'all were in a relationship. If you were in a relationship, some people think as long as you don't have a ring on it, you're single. Clearly, he operates from that frame of thought, even if he has a ring or not. But technically, that's not a child that was founded by adultery. Fornication, yes. But again, you don't hold yourself to those standards. That part of the Bible, for some reason, doesn't apply to you. So why wouldn't you proudly, as the Black man that you claim to be, the civil rights leader that you claim to be, the pastor and man of God that you claim to be, why would you not acknowledge your own children, your own seeds? And I'm sorry, as Swanky Dineva like to say, new birth people. New birth people. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all went from Eddie Long, may he rest in peace, to this. And you voted for him. And you chose him. What is going on with y'all? What is that church built on over there? Is it built on a graveyard or something? There's something under the foundation that's just not right. Because if Jamal Bryant walked into my church to do a guest sermon, I would get up and walk out. Like, what? Why would you choose him as your pastor when you know his history? And this is what bothers me about the church. I love the church. I was raised in the church. But we allow men who are supposed to be leaders, who are supposed to be shepherding people to God, to spit on God's word every day. But they tell you not to do it. They tell you not to be outside or in the strip club. They teach you about how homosexuality is an abomination. They teach you about all the things that you shouldn't be doing when they are out here doing just that and worse. So no, the girl is gorgeous. Congratulations, sis. Welcome to Greek life. I pray at this point Gisele is healed from that. Those children had nothing to do with her. I've never been married. I have been in serious relationships where men have gone out and cheated and made babies. I never hold anything against those children. When I show up to his mama's house for Christmas dinner and the children there, hey, y'all, I play with them and everything because them children ain't did nothing to me. So those girls, Topaz, this young lady, and his younger children, don't forget about those. Come on, Jamal. Don't wait until they grow up and cross some Greek organization to acknowledge them. Get you one big old photo shoot, that one you missed last season on Real Housewives of Potomac.
Like Eddie Murphy.
Get you one with all your children together. They got to know each other. The world is small. They'll be out here courting and dating each other in no time. So you need to be the man that you say you are and publicly acknowledge your children. Do they have a restaurant like the three girls with Gisele? They need some generational wealth that you're in the pulpit teaching everybody else. Your own kids need that too. That's all. That he incenses me. I don't like when people use God's name in vain, and I cannot separate. He has a great mouthpiece. He has the gift of gab. He does lead some good initiatives sometimes, but the person doesn't match the image, and that means it's fugazi all day.
Well, you say, why would they choose someone like him after having Eddie Long? Because they're all like him. That's Greenleaf. You ever seen Greenleaf on their own network?
Yes,
That's literally what that church is. A bunch of heathens and sinners. They like those kind of pastors and prophets. So Jamal fits right into that bunch.
Sure do.
No shade to, the members of New Birth if you're listening, but the truth is the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit on this channel. Y'all know how I am. Bishop, what are your thoughts?
You feel nothing?
Listen, I'm your Uncle BJ today. He's a father to that young lady, and kudos to him for acknowledging his daughter. Was he taunting Gisele? Maybe. At the end of the day, I don't really think he thinks about Gisele like that. I think she thinks about him because she needs that check. She needs him to be on the show. Ain't nobody sitting behind her. And Monique is destroying her face on the reunion. It collapsed. I was like, good God, that binder must have got a lot in it. But I seen the spirit coming out of her neck. And my thing is this, ma'am, you divorced Jamal. It's over. Now you trying to get back with him with you and your burning box. That's your fault. And again, like what Schoolboy said, he was in a serious relationship when he met Gisele. And if I might add, was married.
He wasn't married.
Married. Okay, he was in a serious relationship with that woman. And she called herself using the power of Jezebel to steal him away. And it
got what she got.
You got what you got. You got the spirit of Jezebel. You seen a weak man who couldn't keep his pants zipped up. And you chose him on purpose because you knew what type of man he is, because you can have something to hold over his head, because that's what the spirit of Jezebel does. She's a messy, no good, trifling F-19 woman. No, not woman, girl. So, at the end of the day, you get what you pay for. And if you snapped and lost your mind, you the stupid one because you knew he had other women. So I feel nothing for her losing her mind because she knew he was a slinging, dingling preacher. I mean, Pastor Hope. I mean, that's the perfect name for him. So I'm like, why is I don't get it. But anyways, she wanted sympathy from the first season. She had got it. Now we see what kind of person she is, and most people don't feel nothing for her. So I don't feel nothing. I'm gonna go back to brushing my hair.
Well, listen, I have hope. I have hope that one day she'll be saved. Jesus had friends that were prostitutes and stuff. So there's hope. Marcella, what are your thoughts?
Pickle penis preacher. The pickle penis preacher is very trifling. And I'm going to tell you, he will be judged harder because he chose the reign to teach us about the Lord and bring us to the Lord. But he has been treating his dick like communion. He tells them to put it in his mouth and then have them to swallow the juice. Oh. He will be judged hard. And I just do not believe that this man do not acknowledge all his children. He needs to take a picture like Eddie Murphy to let us know all his children, because some of them are totally embarrassed of him. Some of them have followed in his footsteps and probably get in the pulpit and said, I'm not like him. He will be judged harshly by the Lord. And I'm telling you, between him and Guzzle Goody Giselle and Pickle Penis Jamal, they're in a disaster. So they are punishing each other. Now, if she burning, he burning. So they all got fire and brimstone over there. She's fire and he's brimstone, because I'm sure that he has burned people in the name of church.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Okay, Bishop, I'm gonna get a soundbite of that because
Yes.
it's the
So you
best.
can play it all the time. We
You
needed
are-
it on that.
I had 2 friends that did that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that from you this weekend. Crown by Bria, thank you so much. Super chat. She says this too much. I agree with everyone. I don't know what this man has done to these people down in Bmore, but they still worship him. Messing off.
Chameleon.
The hood
Chameleon.
ninjas down here ran him off the block and out of Bmore. I saw that video. I did. That
They
was very
did.
funny. Helene Easley, thank you so much for the super chat. She says he needs to be careful because he might need someone to wipe his behind one day. I'm sure he'll have a group of hoes lined up to do it. Okay. They love that man. I don't know what it
A
is.
group of hoes.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
group.
Is them church hoes or them regular hoes?
Both. A little bit of both.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'm about to start shouting, is some holes in this house? Is some holes in this house? If you see them, pulling them out.
That's the ones that show up with that spandex bodycon dress on, talking about the Lord say come as you are. That's not what that means.
Thank
Not
you.
what that means.
He going
Not
down to
what
the
it is.
highways
You
and the
take that a
byways
bit too
down.
literal, Liz.
Well, he's going to the highways and byways doing the Lord's work down in Magic City, getting him some wings and some Hennessy with everybody from the cast of Love and Hip Hop. So y'all need to, he's doing the Lord's work. If you ask
We
me,
gotta
he's
watch
doing the Lord's
ourselves
work.
because I
Well,
sure
some
did get a cease and desist from him. Yes, I did, y'all.
Ooh.
Oh,
When was this?
It was a jokey joke
When did you get it from him, Marcella?
when I was with Kyle.
Oh, on your Instagram live.
Yeah,
Okay.
so but when I had a lawyer answer back,
I love it.
my cease and desist was not printed on the church computer.
Goodness gracious. Sharita Gilliam, thank you so much for the super chat. Speaking of cease and desist, y'all remember he sent Monique and Chris one and was threatening to sue them, and their lawyer responded back with a whole entire case, like case closed, evidence, exhibit A, B, C, and D. And they said that he better apologize within 48 hours or they're going to come after him. He didn't apologize, but he shut everything down. He just withdrew everything and was like, let me just go on and sit in my corner, eat my food, and mind my business.
See, he forgets he's an entity. So whatever he does, it involves his church as well. He's not just an individual. So when my lawyers tell him you are a public figure and she is saying opinion and allegedly, get off the soapbox or let's go head to head. And I want a piece of new birth money too, not just his. New birth money. And I will donate every dime in the name of Jesus to my bank account.
Marcella, you're so silly.
You gonna pay tithes to yourself?
Oh, silly.
Get your
Oh my
10%,
God.
Marcella. I ain't mad. Get your 10%.
Well, you know my lawyer gonna get their 33%. So
Yeah, they 33. Yeah, they 33 and the third. They gonna get paid.
You know he getting paid too, in more ways than one too.
Oh my God.
Oh, channel members, I dropped the link to early access to the backstage on the community tab. Y'all can go ahead and grab that. Iris Smith, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, praising the pastor instead of God. Yeah, stop worshiping man. Worship God. That's the problem right there.
They said Mace, when he had his church down in Atlanta, it wasn't no
Oh,
better. They
look-
said it was no better down
That
over
church
there.
was a hot mess. let me
Because he
tell
learned
you.
from his mentor, Creflo Dollar.
Creflo Dollar, yeah.
Oh,
Creflo Dollar.
Have you been to that church, schoolboy? Did you ever go to Mace's church?
no, I heard
It was
about
disgusting.
it. I
Let me
heard
tell you,
about
those
the
women
dresses.
used to be half naked up in there. It was really, really bad. It was
Was it the
horrible.
club or the church?
And
Was
all
it the
he was
after
doing, he was a mini Jamal Bryant. Money, 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 money. He need money for a helicopter. He need money for his Lamborghini. He needs money for this. It was just all about money. It was horrible.
It was
because he wasn't
Creflo
getting that
Dollar.
puff money no more. He was not getting that puff money.
Well, Puff robbed him. He never got
That's
no money
horrible.
from Puff.
That's
Nope.
He got
allegedly.
ran out of Harlem though. He couldn't go back to the drug dealers in Harlem ran him out.
Ooh.
Yeah. Mhm.
Everybody leave Puff broke.
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody ain't able.
Puff Daddy's a demon. He's just so dark and ugly in more ways than one.
Allegedly, he was broke from the booty hole too.
Well, I was getting ready to say broke back, but I ain't
Well,
want
back
to.
in the days, Wendy Williams, when she was on the radio, Puff got her fired because she had this thing going, who's the gay rapper? Who's the gay rapper? And it turned out it was him. So that was a big old thing, and she had photos and everything. He's spicy. He is.
Yeah. One time he was about to come out.
He be flying out them young rappers too.
About to come out.
Allegedly, one day he was about to come out one New Year's, and you know who? Well, we just said his name.
Oh, he's already came out.
No. I'm talking about officially. He was about to. He's starting to tear up, and he said, "I got something to tell y'all this new year coming in," and he didn't do it. And it's a video of it, him about to do it.
How do you know he's about to do it?
Because he was making a big announcement. Some of the people saying, "Oh, he's about to really do it," and it's online if you look it up.
Was it a publicity stunt though? Because
no, it was a serious thing. He was trying to live his truth.
Still have Star Island parties. Anybody from Miami know what Star Island is? He still had those parties, baby. And guess what? It's Vaseline and Hennessy.
Ooh, Lord, not the Vaseline.
Because my booty hurt now. My booty hurt now. I wasn't even trying to do none of that.
Oh my goodness. Angelique, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, trying to chill and listen to y'all, but the draft is on and my man is loud. Maybe I can call in later because I need all these updates. Absolutely. Go on and watch the draft with your man and watch the replay. But thank you for the super chat, my love. We appreciate you.
And be safe if you go to an NFL game. Don't get out here and get that stuff in the panoramic. Don't do it.
The draft is just fun. I like to watch the reclips of the draft so you can see those girlfriends think they about to make it.
When that grandma elbowed that chick last year.
I was here
hit
for
that
it.
like button.
Hi, Key Mikey. Thank you so much for the super chat. Jamal said we got receipts, but he has the whole cash register. Oh, yeah. Remember that mess? Y'all remember that? That was
hilarious.
He got the cash register, and Monique had the whole bank account with router number waiting for his money.
Reading upside down, trying to be so poetic.
Does he even have any money? I mean, all these damn children. Is it any money left?
The church
when you allegedly embezzling.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Y'all wouldn't believe it now.
Every Sunday.
Around the corner from me, I got a big church, and the bishop there. Oh my God, he has 4 houses just in the town we live in.
That's disgusting.
And a jet plane, and he gets up there and brag to the congregation. And once he did that, I stopped putting my tithes in the silver cups.
Yeah, it gets really, really disgusting.
I understand that. If you get in the pulpit asking for a Learjet, but yet your people is walking to church, make it make sense, y'all. Y'all
the Bible says pay 10% though. The Bible does tell you to pay your tithe.
Yeah, but the Bible don't tell you to be no damn fool neither where you sow your money. At least have some common sense.
Yeah. Channel members, I dropped a link to the backstage early access on the community tab. Y'all can go grab that. And I'll drop the link to the entire Teacup team in a little bit. But let's move on to other stuff on the agenda. Next up is Stevie J's baby mama, Joseline Hernandez. And like I said last night, Joseline appeared on the Wendy Williams show on Tuesday, and things took a spicy turn. Instead of discussing her reality show on the Zeus Network, Joseline's Cabaret, Joseline dragged the media icon Wendy Williams for not giving her flowers, to celebrate her monumental accomplishments. I'm still trying to figure out what they are, but okay. And Wendy wasn't having it. No, ma'am. Okay. She said she put her in her place. She clapped back and literally threw flowers at Joseline. I don't even know what the hell Joseline flowers are. Like I said, for what? All she's ever done is Ratchet TV. She's acting like she deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for Ratchet TV. I'm just so confused by it all. I just don't get it. But let me go ahead and share my screen so we can watch this together. Pull it up here. Okay. All right. Let me pull this up? Everyone can see that. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and
woman. And I just feel like every time I come to your show, you don't give me those flowers now, And you're 35 years my senior. Wow. Yeah. I should get those flowers. Like, I should feel wanted by people like you. Not just me, all the other young girls. You are wanted by me. I always say that you're very entertaining. But we feel like you be trying us. We feel like you don't be really rooting for us. We feel like, and especially with me, every time I come on your show, you always want to compare me to another broad. I don't need to be compared. I've made my own brand. I've made my own brand for years. I've been out here for the past decade. I got my own show. I franchised my own show to another network. I have the #1 show in the country. I have an actual cabaret show. No, you have the #1 show on Zeus, and you got renewed for a third season. The #1 show in the country. I'm an accomplished woman, and I just feel like every time I come to your show, you don't give me those flowers now, And you're 35 years. Okay. And I just want you to know that. I want you to know how I feel. I want you to know that I feel like every time I come on here, you feel undervalued. Well, so do I. Okay, that's it. You know what, Joseline? Because you're part of pop culture, this is what I do. But if you possibly think that I leave here every day and don't feel undervalued for something that I do, as a woman, we're not going to even talk about race. Just as a woman, I still don't make that dollar for dollar men make. So please, anyway, shoe cam, please. Let me see your shoes. Joseline. I'm making pretty cool money. I own my own show, so you should be doing the same thing. But as a woman to woman, and this is not about men, woman to woman, we should uphold each other higher, not go against each other or compare woman to other women, when every woman out here in the game, especially pop culture, is handling their business and it's doing great. It's doing amazing. It's okay. And I just want you to know that. I want you to know how I feel. I want you to know that I feel like every time I come on here, there's no other girl that came from television, I came from the gutter. I came from the streets. I came from the gutter. Give me that respect, Miss Wendy Williams. We love you, but at the same time, you have to do better. You're not in an abusive relationship anymore. You don't deal with that man anymore. You should be in a better place. And when people come on your show, especially Black culture, you should be nicer to us, the ladies. You should respect us. You should give us our flowers while we're here, and you should tell us how proud you are of what we've done in the streets. Well, I'm not proud of all. And what I've been through makes me even harder on young women. Like, you can do better. Now, can we get back to the show at hand? There's no other girl that came from television I came from the gutter. I came from the streets. I came from the gutter.
All right. Oh, my goodness. What are your thoughts, schoolboy?
You can.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel.
Hold up. Joseline, you still in the gutter. You didn't come from the gutter. You still in the gutter. And let me tell you something. If you think that bullshit that you on Zeus Network doing, popping down a pole is uplifting Black and Hispanic women and Latino women, you's a goddamn fool. Ain't nothing about that women empowerment. So you trying to get on Wendy Williams' show and check her, you need to sit all the hell the way down. Your problem is that you are bitter that Stevie J didn't marry your ass and he took his ass over there to Faith and left you where you was at. And now you running up behind Ballistic Beats thinking he finna do something with you and he can't do nothing with you. He can barely deal with you. I watched you on Marriage Boot Camp. You are a hot ass mess. You need to go to therapy and heal yourself and learn how to deal with your mommy and your daddy issues so you could be a better woman, because ain't shit about that show, Women's Empowerment. And it's the #1 show on Zeus Network, boo. Zeus Network.
It's not even number one on Zeus, though.
It's not. Oh, who's number one? Who's number one, mother?
She's not that show. It's not number one.
So you putting gutter snipe trash out, but you want somebody to respect you. Hey, Joseline, you are a whole ass double entendre and hypocrisy that you have the nerve. And yes, does Wendy shade? Yes. But Heifer, you know exactly what you're signing up for when you take your ass on Wendy Williams' show. You already know what it's about. Because what you could have did was you could have told whoever worked for you to decline the goddamn interview. You didn't have to take your ass on. You took your ass on there because you need ratings for that show. You, ma'am, are disgusting. Okay? You are ridiculous. And you have not paved the way, because I'm going to tell you something. There is plenty of women that have come from reality TV and have done a lot better than you. Name one, Cardi B, the same woman that you got mad at because she won a Grammy.
Cardi B is Dominican.
And multiple, Dominican.
Let's say J-Lo.
J-Lo, Cardi B, Jesus, everybody done did better than her at this point. You have not elevated at this point to have that type of attitude. What have you done for me lately with what Janet Jackson would let you know? You ain't done nothing but be on Zeus Network and look like a whole asshole out here on TV. Except you getting paid to look like that. It is absolutely ridiculous. And Wendy should have shut you down because you look foolish. Now, Wendy ain't perfect. We know she out here shaped like the letter P. And she out here, she had that man and she was out here doing her thing. And Wendy is wrong. But you don't get on somebody's show and try to check them and come for them when your shit ain't together. Joseline, what I want you to do is go ahead and sit down. I want you to go to rehab. And I want you to get your life together. And I want you to call Iyanla so she can do one of the women's groups with you so they can pray them demons up out of you. Because that was absolutely ridiculous. Now, Wendy, you need to do better too, because you've been looking a little disheveled online as well. But other than that, that's all I got to say.
You know what? You hit the nail on the head. My thing is, regardless of how inappropriate and rude Wendy Williams can be, she was very nice to Joseline in the past. She hasn't said bad things about her compared to the things that she said about other people. But my thing is this, regardless of how Wendy Williams is and how she conducts her platform, it's her platform. How dare you go on someone else's platform and be that disrespectful to them? Does she think she'll ever get another invite back? I don't think so. Not for a long time. And it's not like other people want to interview her. Do you see her on other platforms being interviewed by anyone? No. E! News, The View, none of these shows really. Maybe The Real might take her. Well, they used to, and then they stopped. But outside of that, I don't ever see any major shows having her up there to be interviewed.
She didn't show the shoe cam because the bitch ain't got no shoes. In Puerto Rico,
did show she did. She showed the shoe cam eventually. She did. I didn't show that part of the clip. But my other thing is this, right? I thought Wendy handled her like a pro. Kudos to her. No one should be asking for respect. Like, that's ridiculous. It's earned. Okay. Experience teaches wisdom. Bye, Heifer. She's lucky Wendy didn't just say, you know what? Just cut the plug and turn her ass off. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Plez, what are your thoughts on this nonsense?
Baby, I haven't laughed that hard since baby Brian B. Williams got on the Breakfast Club talking about put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. That's what Joseline was on there saying. But it was funny because Joseline, at least, baby could say he birthed Cash Money, which led into Young Money and Lil Wayne and Drake and all of these things. Joseline, you got a cute little girl with Stevie J, but that's about all you done birthed, honey. Mm-hmm. You ain't blazed no trails. You didn't invent anything new. Nothing has come from you that is honestly noteworthy. Again, somewhat okay message, but completely wrong messenger. Sometimes I do feel Wendy goes a little harder on her African-American Black guests than she does her other guests. However, as we all know, people forget where Wendy comes from. in what Wendy really is. They watered it down a little bit for television to make it be a little bit more palatable to a wider audience. But at her core, she is a gossip talk show host. So if you think you're coming there to a person who's not going to ask you the dirt, not going to ask you the question, she's not going to ask the questions that Robin Roberts, or like you said, the ladies on The View might ask. If that's what you want, you need to get you a better publicist and get them working to get you on those channels. But if you go on Wendy, you know what you're going for. And like you said, every time I've seen her, like, she could get real gutter on Joseline. And I never see her go at Joseline's neck the way she went at, let's say, Omarosa, or the way she's gone at Nene and other people. She never goes at
Nikki.
them.
She hates Nikki.
Yeah. So, for you to say, there's no one else who done, like Schoolboy already said, Cardi B. Quiet as it's kept, Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes was from the gutter, till she started cashing some Trump checks. Tiffany Pollard, New York. Like, there have been so many Black women who have gone. Tammy came back from welfare and and has risen and done her bonnet. She brought something new to the stage. Bonnet Chronicles. She created a lane for herself in comedy. You are still struggling with these offbeat, horrible raps. I need Stevie J and any other producer that you're sleeping with behind the scenes to tell you that's not your line. It's not for you. Now, maybe this burlesque show is for you. I don't know, but I don't think rap is it, because if it hasn't popped off by now, and we know that it can be done because we see it with Cardi B, I just don't think the talent is really there. I saw a meme one time, and I posted it a few years ago about tell your homeboy to get out of the studio and go and get him a CDL license. Yeah, because once you start 35, 40, 45, that's just not your ministry. I don't know how long you gotta struggle to understand. No one wants to hear your records. No one. You may get a couple of club appearances, and honestly, you're aging out of that. You don't like the young girls in the strip clubs, but the reality is the job lane that you chose has an expiration date, and you are closely approaching that. So yeah, it was the delusions of grandeur for me. It was high key Google me and nothing's there. It was that's what I got from that. I laughed.
Joseline is, to me, gutter snipe. After Tamar's suicide attempt, she actually wrote, "Die, bitch. I wish you would have died." Okay, so she has no room to speak on anyone and ask for flowers and accolades and respect. Bitch, she deserves to be spit on. Seriously, she does. Right there, she's trash. Man. She's trash. Bishop, what are your thoughts?
I saw a person who was trying to be fake woke. She's been on her whole tip-ism since she got booted off of Love and Hip Hop. And she been trying to be uber pro Black, and on top of that, women empowerment, which is an epic fail, because every time I'm looking up, when you think that she's getting better, she takes 200 steps back, because when she got off of Love and Hip Hop, she kind of cleaned herself up, because she was looking real coked out when she first got off of that show. And I'm like, ma'am, every time I'm looking up, you're starting up some beef with some other woman because she's doing better than you, or she might have hinted towards you because she's dating or married to your old flame, whatever. And it's like, ma'am, how are you talking about women empowerment and you just dragged Faith Evans last week? And Faith Evans didn't even mention you. All she said was, I had to back away from Stevie because he was in another situation, and I didn't want to be mixed up in that situation because it gets messy when it's more than two people. And so she said, I backed up from it. So I'm like, how did that disrespect you? And you called her son a monster. So, ma'am, you're talking about people's kids. You're talking about other women. You talked about you said a slew of things of little girls.
Yeah.
That's coming up. And so my thing is this, like, you talking about your show is number one in the nation? Where? Number one where? I mean, it might be in your head. but I'm I'm like Wendy. I got fed up and I want to throw some flowers at her, like, here, on the camera. She's just an attention whore, and she got what she wanted. She wanted to trend, and being on Wendy Williams' show and calling yourself telling her off will get you trending.
That's true. She did want to trend, but here I found the post. Let me pull it up here so you can actually see it, because this really bothered me to the core. Everyone knows Tamar had a suicide attempt, and we have to show compassion for our Black sisters. And is Joseline even Black? Does anyone know? I know she's Puerto Rican.
No, she's Puerto Rican. She's not Rican.
But she's African.
Is she African, Afro-Latina?
She's Afro-Latina. Yeah.
So she is Black then? Is she Black?
Yeah, she is.
No, she's Puerto Rican.
Okay,
well, that's her nationality.
I mean, that's her nationality.
But she's African descent.
Like, you could be African, you could be American.
Yeah, she's more of the African side than the European side. I know what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So this was the post, and it says Tamar Braxton unfollowed all of her sisters and even her own mama. And it was posted by the Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to Kyle and the Neighborhood Talk. And the caption read, "I guess reality TV isn't where it's at no more when it comes to families." And Joseline posted in the comment section, she said, "A bunch of fake hoes, starting by the one tried killing herself." Wow.
She meant standing.
What? What do you mean?
She meant standing by the ones tried to kill herself.
She said, "A bunch of fake hoes, starting by the one who tried to kill herself. Tamar talked so much over the years on people. That hoe karma is here to her. And I'm saying, die, bitch. Watch people's playbook and you will see their future. Sad but true. I do feel bad. She did it to herself." Next story. I guess she meant I don't feel bad. She did it to herself. Next story. That is just disgusting and horrible. Who says something like that?
You know what gets me? Again, she has no room to say anything, because throughout the whole show of Love and Hip Hop, you fought with every freaking woman. Like, you outbeat K. Michelle fighting every woman. Like, literally, you fought every woman. And you literally did it at a reunion when you was coked out with your so-called husband, and you were up there trying to fight the whole production company, everybody, and folks that weren't even trying to fight you was fighting them. You was trying to fight mamas, grandmamas.
She was so high.
She was real high. And my thing is this, ma'am, you do have no room to say that. You don't. Even if her message is right, wrong person. You can't say it.
I mean,
you're not the one.
You say it's women's empowerment when you got girls fighting, throwing wigs, rubbing their coochie with wigs, acting crazy, pimps and hoes, but you talking about you women's empowerment. What I need Black women to stop doing, I need y'all to stop looking to these influencers and these people that's on TV and thinking they're giving you some damn women's empowerment, because a lot of this is it's marketing, okay? It's free press and promotion, and they trying to get paid, and Black women are sitting up in here feeding into this BS. Yes, it was a correct message about Wendy. Wrong person that it came from, because I'm sorry, I don't see nothing about that show that is anything about empowerment. And like Bishop said the other day, it's that trailer park mess that Black folks keep putting out here with your own people. Please clean it up.
But she's trying, and like you said, it's just a marketing ploy and scheme. I'm surprised the We Network or whatever even picked this show up, because they already did it with the Sunny or whoever that chick is that's on Instagram and that sells all of the flat tummy tea or the what's that stuff that everybody's slang these days?
Stormy Wellington.
Yeah, Stormy. They already did this show with her. it was the same premise. I'm going to show young ladies how to not just be strippers, how to, use the money that they earn from the strip club and funnel into a real business. Joseline is just saying, I'm going to show you how to not show it all, but do it in a sexier, burlesque way. And it ends up just being them fighting all over each other, cursing and screaming. So yeah, nah. And you haven't even gone all the way, official or whatever you want to call it. You still got one foot in the strip club. Whenever your money gets low, you turn it up somewhere to do a guest spot. So why if I was a stripper trying to get out, why would I learn from you?
She does nothing but degrade Black women. She's not a representation of Black women.
Right.
If you're telling another Black woman to go kill yourself, you are not for Black people. You're not for Black women. So what is this? I mean, I know it was a publicity stunt today. She wanted to trend, and she did, and go viral. But girl, have a seat, please. I can't with her. She just really turns my stomach. She sickens me. Like, I cannot. Stormy Wellington, what are your thoughts? Do you know Stormy Wellington, schoolboy?
No.
Yes, I do.
What are your thoughts on her?
I think she's a fraud. To be honest with you. I think she's very fraud. I think it's a marketing ploy. And Black folks, once again, y'all, what I want Black folks to stop doing is stop listening to everybody that you think is woke. Because a lot of these people that's woke is actually asleep. And what they do is they get online and they find a niche. They get into it. And they flip it into money. And as long as you got the gift of gab and y'all willing to just, because this is what Black people do. We just spend money. We don't save nothing. In the words of my fave, Buffy Purcell, who just followed me the other day. Save. Instead of y'all saving, y'all run up behind somebody who's giving you a quick, which to me, I'm sorry, TLC products ain't nothing but a colon cleanser, okay? Yeah. That's all it's doing. Colon cleanse. If you really want to lose weight, get your lazy ass in the gym, okay, and lose some weight. That's what it is. But anyways, I have watched her. I've actually watched her, and I actually follow her. And I mean, the game is amazing. All she's doing is took her strip club game and flipped it in the way to a marketing, and she's speaking towards to a certain disenfranchised set of Black people, just like your favorite T.I. does. And she uses the words, and she gets to women in their core and in their heart. And Black women, what do? You pour out and you fall right on into the BS. Ain't nothing genuine about that woman. I can feel that lady's spirit ain't genuine. But that's just my opinion. Y'all do what y'all want to do with your money.
But Monica, can I please say something about the Puerto Ricans? Because to my familia, for Puerto Ricans, Joseline do not represent us. We women are hardworking, and we are into our families. If she want her damn flowers, and they are real, whoever tell me they're not real, I only buy real flowers, okay? Every week they're delivered in my foyer and in my formal dining room. I'm letting you know she do not represent us. And guess what? She said the right things to Wendy, but she was the wrong damn messenger. We don't come in here. She is not the Puerto Rican princess. She's the Puerto Rican prostitute, okay? Ooh, okay. She is not representing us, okay? Because we're about our familia, and we're about working, trabajando, and we don't worry about any of that stuff she's doing. So she is the wrong person. She came in here with a mouth in her coochie with Stevie, and he changed her whole body to make him what he needed to make his money. So I don't believe that she got into Wendy's butt. Wendy talked to her the way she should have been talked to. And Wendy was actually nice on telling her, let's do shoe cam, let's do this. And what Wendy was saying, our male counterparts get paid more than we do. If I have a business meeting, I come in and they don't take me serious. And if my husband comes in, they take him serious, and he don't know a damn thing about the business except cashing the checks and taking it to the bank. So she is a puta guinimo, And I'm telling you, she is not worth her name. She needs to go back to Pancho, Puerto Rico, which is very poor, very poor. And she needs to go back there. She got over here on a pussy and not a prayer. So
Wow.
She came
Wendy
here when
was
she was like in kindergarten, though.
I just don't like it. She does not represent the Puerto Rican culture because we are hard women, and I am an Afro Latina. Okay.
All right now.
And my papa is from San Juan. And I'm a New Yorican. So don't look, bitch. Here's your flowers. And they real. That's for your funeral.
She is just something else. Oh, preach, Marcella, preach.
I'm sorry, nobody represent me. I represent my damn self. Nobody speaks for me. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
They were saying that Wendy Williams don't represent us, but you know what? At least Wendy Williams never wished death on another Black person.
No,
she's very opinionated, and I agree. She doesn't always support the culture like she should. Because Wendy grew up she grew up middle class in a white area. She didn't grow up around Black people, so we got to keep that in mind too.
I'm about to cry because we are Americans in Puerto Rico, and they have treated our country terrible. We still don't have water over there and lights, and I still give a monthly stipend. I give to my country, my father's country. I still give thousands of dollars, hundreds and thousands a year to that country. No lights, no water.
And a lot of people don't realize that is a part of America.
It is.
You
don't need a
green
green card.
We are the United States.
You don't need a green card if you're in Puerto Rico. You can just come to America, and you're a citizen here.
To me, that just is another reflection of our country's failing school system, because you learn that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. They're just not a state. So I cringe when people say they need to get a passport to go to Puerto Rico. But anyway,
Joseline's accent.
She's not a princess. She's a Puerto Rican prostitute.
That's what she I just wanted to speak back a little bit off of what Schoolboy said about Stormy. We get every few years, it's a cycle. We get this one or two representatives that they flood into our communities. The people behind TLC and all these places are white men, and they funnel these MLM schemes. They make it sound good, y'all. Wealth building, all of these things, none of these things will happen overnight. Now, if you just want a couple of dollars in your pocket, that's one thing. But I got so upset last year with seeing all of these susus and different money laundering schemes going on. And of course, they all disappeared once all of the stimulus money and those big pieces of unemployment money went away, because in order to keep the scheme going, you have to bring more and more people in. That's a textbook pyramid scheme. And a lot of these MLM companies operate the same way. Me and my friends were joking the other day about travel. And if y'all remember, a few years ago, there was this big company called Dream Trips or something, but they used to hold up these corny blue signs in the pictures talking about you should be here. But the whole premise was you had to get all your friends together like a Mary Kay demonstration and show them a video of how they can get in. Them same trips you could have got off of Priceline or cheapcaribbean.com or anywhere, but you buy in anything where you have to give $200, $300, and you have to consistently sign people up. That's a pyramid scheme, y'all. It's literally the same thing. And the only people that ever really make money are the people at the top. So I keep telling y'all about American greed. We have to do the work of educating ourselves and not falling for the banana in the tailpipe and just hanging on to something that sounds so good. If it sounds too good to be true, unfortunately it is. Some kind of way that cookie is gonna crumble. Just like with these PPP loans. People are getting caught left and right. Y'all don't know, the government talks to each other. You write down this for the bank for the PPP loan to the SBA, but you done told the people at Section 8 you don't work. But you tell these people over here you got a business and you got 5 employees. Well, which one? Which one? Then when Section 8 come to you with the prosecutor, because they coming, now you lost your housing, you can't get your food stamps, you can't get everything.
Become a felon.
Some chick who did your taxes, who charged you 30% of that money, got her cut, and your name is on the dotted line because you signed for that. And I don't care. But white people been doing it for years. It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Really
Your
matter
ass going to
when
jail.
you the one in jail.
Yeah. People don't get it. Who cares? That's why I don't want anything free. Like I told you, with my tax accountant, like I told you, when she does I don't want money back. Let's rework the numbers so I can pay. I don't want
money back. I just don't get none.
I don't want any money back. I don't. Because let me tell you something. I don't want the IRS giving me anything. This government is no joke. Y'all going to jail. All these people in the PPP loans and the scams, and you're getting them in people's names too. You know, your boyfriends are telling, but just sign here and we'll split the money. Be careful. Be very, very careful.
Prison. That's what PPP mean.
And can I say this? Why black people always want to take the worst of what white people do and not take the best part of what white people do?
Oh, God,
like actually saving your money, actually don't have to spend money on unnecessary name brand stuff, and live within your means. Like,
and
they
people don't realize,
part.
Bishop, that rich people are the cheapest motherfuckers in America.
You know how old my car is?
You know what? I give tips because when I was in college, I worked as a waitress. But the next person next to me who's super rich, they give 10% or less.
Mm-hmm.
They feel that that's your job to serve them.
Oh my God.
But me, because I was poor, and then I got middle class, and then I got semi-rich. I give because through college, I had to work to be a waitress, and I knew how hard it was. I'm serving a family of 15, and they just give me $40 when their tab was $900.
I got one better than that. I sat
here's the roses, Joseline. We giving you roses. All about that tea.
A group of CEOs at a 4-diamond Hilton restaurant. That tab was over 1,000. No, they have diamonds at Hilton. 4-diamond restaurant. Now now mind you, it's about 12 to 20 of them sitting at a long table. That bill was every bit of $2,000. They gave me a 40-cent tip.
What? Was that a mistake?
No, it wasn't a mistake.
Oh my God.
Because the gratuity was already, they had an 18% gratuity already on it. But you would think, after all of the running around that I did for all of them people sitting at the table, they would have gave me a decent tip, but they did not. And I'm going to tell y'all one thing. Marcella's not lying. Most rich people, they don't shop and buy brand new stuff. They go to consignment shop and they buy. And that's why they always have money. I will leave y'all with this. White people put money in things that grow. Black people put money in things that show. While y'all sit down here trying to run around in the Cadillac, majority. But if you look at most of these people running around in the Cadillacs and spending all this extra money.
I drive a Cadillac.
What I'm saying, I'm not talking about you, Marcella. I'm talking about the people that have bad credit scores, that paying $600 and $700 for car payments because the credit is bad. They live in the hood, and you got all this other stuff, but you don't have anything to leave your kids but debt. Black people need to do better. We need to do better. Not all of us are living like that, but we need to do better.
I will say a lot more Black people today are doing better. We're educated, saving our money. You know, it's a whole new generation. We have the most Black millionaires in history in this decade than we've had, in a century. So we're doing better. But
we are.
But I just want us to know that we can do it. We can do it. It just may take a little longer. But absolutely, Monica, we can do it.
It doesn't have to take a little longer because I'm going to go over to Bishop. If you pay your tithes and you give, God is going to multiply. You may not even know where it's coming from, but I'm going to do everything to dot my I's and cross my T's, and I'm going to reach one, and I'm going to teach one how I get my money, and I'm doing it legally. And guess what? I make sure I have an overseer watching what I do to make sure if it's wrong, you going to jail. Don't keep me richer and put me in jail. I'm gonna make sure you go to jail because I'm gonna have you there for the meeting and you for the signature and everything. So you got to give. You know what, y'all don't believe this. Giving to others will bring you. Monica, can I get your amen on that?
Amen.
If you give, your money will come back to you 100-fold.
Absolutely.
But you also
Absolutely.
I understand about that part, but you also have to give love too, and not be trying to move wrong and all that too. It all manifests itself. A lot of folks don't move right; they move wrong from the jump, and the problem is everybody wants instantaneously money.
Yeah.
You gotta
well, I know you talked about white people and them being stingy and all that stuff. Sometimes too that blocks your blessings as well. I'm not saying you need to operate in that state of mind. You give and you will get. I believe in that. Love financially, whatever it is, you help people, but at the same time, you have to be smart with your money. Work hard. Okay. Invest your money. Save some money. But it's not even all about saving too. You can have a $10,000 sitting in the bank for 10 years and you earned $100 interest on the shit. Invest your money too. Be a little risky.
Yeah. Exactly. I can tell you, I live better than a billionaire because I am happy. I give, I spend moderately, and I give, and it makes me feel so good. And I know God bless me. He blessed me, and I love people genuinely. So y'all think that, giving your little waitress 40%, y'all don't know that waitress might need gas money to go home. Think about that, because I've been there. When I went to college, I was waiting for these tips, and I only work for tips. Because if you're a waitress, y'all know y'all only get paid $2.13 an hour. So you living off those tips, and I thought about that. You got to give and respect people, and guess what? Y'all will get a blessing from the person y'all think y'all won't get a blessing from. The person that looks the worst will bless you because they know that where they come from. I mean, let's not make this about but Pastor Jamal, he is gonna be suffering when the last days come. Y'all see him live good now, and I'm gonna tell you, at the end, he will suffer because he's playing with the souls of people, and I'm being serious on that. And believe me, this girl, Joseline.
Marcella, let me move on to the next part of this before it's midnight. Before it's midnight. I kept this comment up. Yeah, before it's midnight, child. Listen, I kept this comment up here because it's just very disturbing to me. Again, Black people do better. Seriously. And as adults, if you're this person's aunt, how do you even allow something like that to happen? Oh my God. It is just crazy what's going on with these scams and stuff lately. Yeah. Okay.
A lot of people didn't know though, Monica. I ran across somebody earlier whose family member put them down as a person. You know what I'm saying? And people sign things. That's why I tell y'all, don't sign things without reading them. People just sign whatever. Oh, girl, I'm helping you get there, blah, 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 blah. And you just John Hancocking everything and don't know what you've done.
So they put the social down and they had them sign it, and that's how they got the loan?
Well, she said whoever that person that commented Monica showed said the person didn't get anything.
Right, but you're saying it could have been in someone else's name, or they used her name, or
they could have. Again, people don't read. I had somebody come earlier, an elderly person was like, "Oh, her whoever had done this to her, but she didn't know what she was signing." And so they went and got this whole loan against her in her name. Right. A lot of the states have released the lists because where I come from, they real country and knows it. So when the list went up on the website, everybody was checking out. Oh, girl, this person got 20,000. Oh, girl, this person got 10,000. They ain't got no business. And they did it because, all the stuff that they tell you on Instagram. You don't even have to have an LLC. You know, like Jay-Z say,
That's
I'm a
crazy.
businessman, not a
That's sad.
businessman. You can incorporate yourself and get the loan because you yourself are a business.
Right, entity. Oh my God. It's sad, y'all. Be careful. Stop signing
Yes, be
things. And you don't even
careful.
have to sign anything. Someone can forge your name and
Monica, didn't
assume
I
your
tell
identity.
you my husband did that? And guess what? They put a judgment against him. And as soon as I got a lawyer
What?
to appeal
Oh,
that,
that's crazy.
guess
Oh my
what?
God.
We got the letter right here, y'all. Look at the law firm.
Oh, don't show them your address.
Dropped. You know the law firm. You see that?
Yeah, but you're putting up your address, so be careful.
Oh, as soon as I got an attorney to appeal the case, the people who tried to put that fraudulent stuff against them, boom, boom, it
Well,
disappeared.
praise God.
It was
Praise
a funeral at the courthouse.
Oh, you got to be careful, people. Listen,
Let me just say this one thing: money talk, bullshit walks. Let me tell you that.
Miss Paulette, thank you so much for the super chat.
Yes.
We appreciate you. Monica and the panel, I like this discussion. You all, much love to you all, much blessings. Thank you, Miss Paulette. It was fun meeting you the other night when you called in. Miss Eby, thank you so much for the super chat. If you are not in her text group following her channel, you missing blessings. Auntie Buffy teaches us not to wear our assets on our asses. # crawl before you ball. Give back whom much is given, much is required. Earn, save, and repeat. Yes. Yeah, we're not saying don't give because I believe in giving. I give a lot, but do it moderately and invest your money too. Not just having it sit in the bank, earning pennies on the dollar is not doing much either. Got to take a few risks.
And people, y'all can dress with nice threads. Just look for quality over name brand, because a lot of y'all is paying money for these little flimsy little outfits that rip as soon as you sit down, and it don't hold that well together. And you paying like $1,500. I'm like, and I remember some dude telling me he was paying $250 for jeans. I said, I wish I would. I pay a good $30 or $40 some good jeans by Harbor Bay. Some of these nice shirts, people are like, oh, I like your shirt. It's Harbor Bay. And it's good quality.
I'm gonna tell you this, Bishop. I wear name brand, but I go to Marshall's. And I go to the clearance section. And you can get, because I to me, a lot of times the name brand stuff is quality. They do have quality. So I'm not gonna buy something that can't last me for a good amount of time. So I buy name brand, but I go to Marshall's. And I learned
a Ross dress for less. You know what I learned from a girl in Nordstrom's? She said, Marcella, we get like $1,500. I mean, we have 1,500 items, and we have to send some to Ross, Target, and Marshall's. And I said, for real? She said, so what I'm telling you, stop paying me on the side to steal the clothes and just go to Marshall's and you can pay $15.
Oh, Lord. I'm not recommending anybody do that.
Oh, we ain't boosting over here.
My name is Marcella Boost Davis. Okay,
Lord.
Boost.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh my God.
You know what, Marcella, you are a New Yorker. You really
I'm real.
They love that in New York. That's their thing.
I got money, but I'm not gonna get no one person my money. Louis Vuitton, I'm going to get somebody to take out.
Here's my theory on that, though. My theory on that is Louis Vuitton, Gucci, whoever, Hermes, they all work hard for their brand too. So when, and they have to hire people, and when people come and they steal and swipe and the boosters and all that stuff, they have to make up for those losses by raising prices. But it's their brand. Like I would hate for me to have a store and people come in and boost and sell it to people at a lower cost, because it's like I worked hard for my stuff too. That's how I look at it. And to me, I just
Bishop, pray for me.
No judgment.
Bishop, pray for me because I love boosters. Okay, I love them. It's just steal my soap and meat and everything.
Oh Lord, Marcella, not the meat. Come on, Marcella. Come on now. Come on.
For me, it's
I'm
just
having
the complete.
A cookout. I got 300 people coming into my backyard. My meat cost me all of $500, and I feed everybody all night.
Lord have mercy.
For me, it's just the complete mind screw that this country has done to us regarding wealth and fashion and name brand and stuff like that. Because when you really look at the core cost of materials, I know for me, I felt played as F when I learned the core cost of materials. So now when I see people going to the Louis Vuitton store getting their carry-all for $1,400, and I know that carry-all is made out of canvas and not leather, and Louis Vuitton tells you that.
Yeah, they have a leather version too. They have a leather version. They said, you want the leather version or the canvas?
Leather bags start at $3,000.
Yeah,
so when you come flaunting your $1,400 in my face, I'm laughing at you because you went and got some coated canvas with LV plastered all over it, and most real wealthy people are laughing at you as well. So quit going out. I mean, look, if your retirement is funded, if your children's college funds are funded, if you got the bank and you can really do it, do it. But if you just worked overtime to get that one bag, your priorities are all the way screwed up.
An anesthesiologist's wife live in my neighborhood, and she has Birkin parties and Louis Vuitton parties. And somebody, I don't ask where it come from, she have it over there. I bought me a Birkin bag that was $7,500 for $50.
I know that's
Come on now. Is that a booster's party? I mean, what?
Hey, ma'am.
Well, she's an anesthesiologist's wife, and she has this guy come from New York. Listen.
Is that where they go after they rob the Chanel store in Manhattan?
Yes, and they come on down here to Dr. Wives parties. And guess what?
Gosh.
One party I went to, y'all, I was hungry as hell, and I knew I was gonna get some good food because this lady husband is. I went there. She said, "No, I put this stuff in a shake, and we're all having shakes." I said, "No, a bitch gotta chew. A bitch gotta chew. I eat real food." But the purses and the Uggs and all that, and I Google everything I bought. So I bought a Birkin bag, and my sis Monique said, "How much you pay for that? 20 or 30K?" She asked me that at dinner one night. Monique Samuels, right? I said, "Do you really want to know?" And Chris said, "Yeah, I just bought Monique a bag like that for $30,000. I said, "You a fool," because I paid $50.
Allegedly, she paid $50, you guys.
Oh my God.
Allegedly, she went to a party.
Allegedly,
she went to dinner.
Yeah.
Allegedly, she did all this stuff.
Word on the
alleged.
curb. Word on the curb.
It's alleged. It's alleged.
Allegedly $50.
Okay, so now on to Candice Dillard. Okay, she is doing a lot of talking lately. I guess she's bored. No one's paying her any attention. Candice has inserted herself into the Joseline and Wendy Williams beef. Here's what she had to say, and you got to check out Joseline's clapback after I pull up. Let me share my screen so we can watch that together.
It looked like she had cremation number 5 on in that photo.
Casket ready. You are right. Casket ready. Here's her flower.
Damn, Monica, that was shady as hell. You got that picture up there. Oh, Jesus.
She's morphing into Gisele. Can't y'all tell? The makeup's getting lighter and lighter by the day.
Oh, my God.
Just a bastard hound.
Yeah, pretty much. Let me go ahead and share my screen so we can watch that.
She's beautiful, but it's just a mess.
Yeah. It's the makeup, but it's also Facetune or whatever that they overdid that smoothing.
Yeah.
When she first came on, she was the on her season. She's one of the beautifulest castmates on that cast. But she getting on my nerves now, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just through with it. Oh my God.
Any counterpart in entertainment, she's no one is safe, okay? She said Wendy, no one is safe. Comes from nothing. You have to understand that's her job. You know, selling her job to a network. Woo, stroke your ego.
Okay, what is that noise?
Make you feel good about your choices.
I don't know. That's not me.
I don't know.
What was that, and where was that coming from? Did someone have? Nobody has anything open. Do they?
I was muted.
That's weird.
I'm on mute.
Yeah, that's odd though. I only have this one window open. Let me see here. Did I open 2 windows by accident? Let me take a quick look. No. All right, let me try it again. Hang on now. You know, Candice
That's
and her devils.
spirit. That's her spirit.
Love Joseline. I think she is the perfect example of unapologetically who she is. She's up from the mud, right? Like she said it in an interview, she comes from nothing and she has worked her way into, selling her own show to a network. She's scrappy, she's funny, she's a hustler, she gets it done. And I always, and will always tip my hat to, especially a woman of color, who can do that. So let me give that caveat before I say that all of y'all need to stop crying and expecting these journalists, entertainment or otherwise, to have your back. That's not Wendy's job. And I say this as someone who has been subject to Wendy's tirades. She's gone in on me. Wendy has not only loved Joseline. I think she is the perfect example of unapologetically who she is and nice to me or my reality TV counterparts or any counterparts in entertainment. No one is safe, okay? With Wendy, no one is safe. But you have to understand that's her job. It's not her job to woo, stroke your ego and be nice to you and make you feel good about your choices, good, bad, or different. Why? Why do you want Wendy to stop reporting the news and opine in the way that she does? That's her job. If you don't like it, don't watch her show, don't do an interview with her, and go about your merry business. But this whole notion of Wendy needs to be nicer. Listen, you know Wendy from the radio? That bitch is nice now compared to what she was. And I just am nice to me or my reality TV counterparts. She's gonna be who she's gonna be. And if you don't like it as a celebrity, don't do an interview with her. And then she's still gonna talk about you because that's what she does. But that's what she does. She's an entertainment. Okay, just remember Wendy from her radio days, and then fast forward to her 6-week sneak peek of her show, and the way that she toned down journalist. Her job is to talk about people in entertainment. Stop taking it personally, because I don't feel like she goes home and is thinking about you or me or Joseline or Brandon. She's not thinking about us. She does her job, you go and do your job, and then she goes home. It's not her responsibility to save the world, to save all of us. That's all.
Was she born during the Wendy's radio days? Was Candice born during Wendy's radio days? She needs a weep. Shut up.
Yeah, she is.
She was born. Yeah, she was there. Yeah, she was there.
She's a year older than me.
Mm-hmm. She's in her 30s. Schoolboy. She was like an alien. Did y'all notice that? She was alien. I don't know what's happening.
That's that tone.
What are your thoughts, Schoolboy?
What in the Area 51 hell was that? I don't even know what that was. Did she just morph out of a UFO? First of all, Candice, you wrong as hell talking about, well, people shouldn't take it personal. Ain't you the same one that be out here trolling and making fake accounts, getting mad when people say stuff about you? Because I believe it was you that was trolling me and Bishop, heavy, you and your Basset Hound husband. So you are the wrong person. Wrong person, ma'am. And you're not a celebrity. You're a reality star. I need these celebrities, and I need these people who are reality stars to know your lane. That you're not a celebrity. That ain't your ministry. You didn't go to no kind of performing arts school. You ain't doing no kind of no. Okay, you are a reality star crying on TV because I remember you just had Post-it notes because people was checking you. So I'm confused, ma'am. I'm confused. I need you, because see, I watch you online. To be on every day in the shade room and all these other places because you ain't got nothing else to do. I thought you was getting a degree. You got too much time on your hands. And to be worried about Joseline Hernandez, you know, oh God, Monica.
And Joseline, clap back. Let me pull up. You can read this, schoolboy. I'll pull up Joseline's clap. Read.
Yes.
We need the Puerto Rican Princess Ministries.
Accent, yes, ma'am.
You mean to tell me a face full of makeup, and you have to say this to me? You paid $300 just to talk to me about me? Girl, mind your business. Big bank, take little bank, including taking Wendy's. Joseline, you ain't even got no bank. Joseline, Joseline. Monica, where are all these people coming from? Has COVID just lost everybody's mind? And they think pray for them. Bishop, you need to lift hands and offering for them in prayer. We need prayer for some of these people. And a good therapist. And not Dr. Phil, not Dr. Drew. A good therapist. We need a good therapist.
Monica, I need you to hit that Phaedra meme.
Yeah, hit the Phaedra.
Oh my goodness.
That's how I'm looking. I'm like,
that's how he's looking. I'm over here dying laughing. I guess we didn't get no prayers from Bishop tonight.
Stevie didn't cheat her.
Her face was oiled up here. What was going on?
She's like an alien. I have no clue. Plus, what are your thoughts?
It's what we keep saying, right? Okay, message, wrong messenger. Like,
right? Yeah.
Candice always wants to. She just is screaming for attention and relevancy. Like, why are you here? This has nothing to do with you. And I love how Joseline clapped back and even threw Wendy in there. She's taking everybody bank. She says she got more. She has more money than all of y'all, including Wendy with the 4 degrees. Lord. That is hilarious. Yeah, we already said it in our own commentary. If Joseline wanted her flowers or wanted a different type of interview, she should have gone somewhere else. But Candice also needs to go somewhere else and get a new makeup artist and a new wig person who applies those wigs, because that look, it's like her and Wendy are in competition to erase their beautiful brown skin. And I'm sad about that because they are gorgeous women. They have gorgeous skin tones. And I don't know what television is doing to them. Like, I don't know.
The black women want to be white and the white women want to be black. I don't know where we are. We in the Matrix. And she overdoes it because she already goes too heavy on the makeup, and then she uses all of the filters and the Facetune and all of that stuff. Remember when she told on herself with the pack that they made and the stuff that they were concocting behind the scenes? She kept trying to fix the filter on the video because she just knew it was going to go viral, and it was still ugly.
See, she getting that white peen and she thinks she white. She getting that white peen and she thinks she's white.
I would hope not, because she's a gorgeous girl. She just needs to do a lot of self-work. And I think this really is like a fame clout chase because you saw Joseline and Wendy were trending and you want to hop on the wagon as well. Like, people don't really even know who you are, Candice, outside of RHOP. And those don't even intersect. You know what I'm saying? Joseline's fan base and RHOP are not one and the same. So I don't know why she thought her voice was needed. We all gossip and talk behind the scenes and give our girl, did you see this? Girl, did you see that? We don't sit in the car and dedicate videos to it.
No, she was trying to go viral as well. And she just needs to go someplace. Bishop, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the bastard hounds have spoken. Let the church say amen.
Boo.
I just want folks to log off and just cut it. And I don't know what's going on with her. I felt like ET was calling her home and she refused to go in. And I'm just like, ma'am, like nobody asked you and your caked on face makeup to speak. Like that's between Wendy and what's the girl name? Joseline. I forgot her name for a moment. She's that irrelevant. It's like, ma'am, like let them battle it out. I mean, it's between them two. Who asked you? It's like she come from left field. I'm like, I could see if like a person that was relevant that knew both of them would have jumped in. But RHOP, ain't you supposed to be filming, ma'am? Ain't you supposed to be somewhere with Jezebel up her behind in her skirt, looking for the next direction on where to turn left or right and when to tell Karen to go back to hell? Like, aren't you supposed to be doing that? Like, what are you doing?
Marcella, what are your thoughts on Candice inserting herself in this drama? It has nothing to do with her.
You see my forehead glowing? She goes for the wrong people. She went for cornbread fed Portia, but going for Joseline will put that head to bed, okay? You see this forehead? Every time she lighten it up, she's not thinking, because these women will go for her and they will bop her. She think that she got a wig jerk from Monique, and Monique probably pulled all the hair back to this part. She will get it from, she can get the heat from Joseline. She can get a rosa con pollo from Joseline. She will give her some rice and chicken. So she needs to mind her business and stay over there with Chris and her mama in Upper Marlboro and stay out of Joseline business, because Joseline will fight her like she's getting her next chicken and wringing her head off. Live chicken.
That's real. That's real, Marcella, because ain't her mom in Atlanta? So when you out there in them streets
in Atlanta, no, girl is in Maryland. She ain't got no house in Atlanta.
No, but I'm talking about her mama. She go visit her mom in Atlanta, and when she go out there, Joseline, if she catch her in them streets, she gonna scrape her. Real talk.
Real good. Like she was out there in Puerto Rico barefooted. That's what she would do.
Well, you know, she just like to talk, but she ain't about that.
Yeah, she went for Portia.
She need to know when to shut up. Sometimes.
She went for Portia. Monique should have knocked some sense into her head when she was pulling them brains out with that weave.
People don't learn like that until they seriously get hurt.
Well, Monique tried. She said, I thought I was going to get fired, and I was waiting for someone to release her.
Oh, I wish Monique would have took me to that dinner. I would have dragged her across that table, because I just don't tolerate that for real. Once I'm mad at you, I don't hold grudges, but I'm just not going to mess with you no more. That's how I am. I wish Monique would have took me. I would have dragged Candice weave all the way down to the commode, to the bottom of the gutter.
Oh, Lord.
Released like 1,000 doves.
I'm violent. I am really violent.
Y'all keep hollering in the chat. Candice was right. Yes. But Candice is the same person that gets upset when people say stuff about her online too. So
how is she right when she's inserting herself in somebody else's business?
But that's the pot calling the kettle black for me. So y'all can miss me with that in the chat. She does the same thing, and it don't even have to be nobody on the Wendy Williams level. So y'all can go ahead with that.
Yeah. Hey, Andrew, how are you?
Ooh, let me get myself together. I can't with all this.
Get your corners.
It's a lot. It is. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Where's your post-it notes?
Ooh, okay. No, I ain't got them tonight, hon. I ain't got them tonight. But let's start with the top. Jamal No Walls Bryant. You are just the same as Marsha Shrimp Halt. You both love to deflect on everything. You want to make your children like they are accessories. And, ooh, look, I'm Father of the Year. Brother, have a seat. You've been a hoe ever since day one, okay? Everybody been knowing what you've been doing, sir. So sit down somewhere. And as far as burning gizzard neck, and you need to have several seats. I mean, seriously. You another one. Just love to deflect. Like you and Burning Box Kenya, y'all one and the same. Seriously. Now, as far as Joseline, Boo, what kind of flowers do you want? You want the plastic flowers? I mean, seriously. She don't want the real ones. I mean, who needs to throw anything at your feet? Because what have you done? Nothing. But come from the pole. We first met you as a side chick, and all you could produce was Bonnie Bella. And as beautiful as she is, that's all you can produce. Because your behind decided you wanted to stay on Love and Hip Hop instead of leaving at the appropriate time and try to make some kind of name for yourself. See, that's the difference between you and Carly B. See, Carly B knew if she would have stayed on that show, it would have been all about the drama. We wouldn't be getting all this other music from her. So she was smart about leaving. You were not smart. And another thing you wasn't smart about is getting involved with Stevie Ratface J with his many in and outs in situations. Oops. I mean, just that situation. But yeah, that. And you know what? To me, as far as everybody, why is everybody tripping on Wendy? Like, y'all know who this woman is. Nothing has changed. Go on the show and just do your interview and be thankful that she's even recognizing y'all low budget asses. Because seriously, who else is recognizing these low budget shows? Not Good Morning America, not the Today Show, not Late Night with Jimmy Kimmel, not Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, not The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, not The Ellen Show,
right?
Not Live with Kelly and Ryan.
First of all, she's not that famous to get on that show.
I mean, you ain't that famous, boo. You're a reality star. And you less than that. And you on you're on an app. I ain't never heard of no Zeus. Zeus is an app. Ain't Zeus an app? a low budget app at that.
You better put some respect on Zeus' name.
It's not even a network, it's an app. It's a low budget app. You don't even get no money from that. And you still find the people on the show, your new show. So have several seats. And as far as crybaby Candice.
Oh,
honey.
So
sit your ass down somewhere, please. Because you the main one who be talking. But then want to get to crying and and you know what they say about me. I mean, seriously, you and Joseline are one and the same. Because let me tell you something. When Joseline was crying, we didn't know what she was saying. You ain't gonna take me back to the phone. I refuse to go back to the phone. You're not gonna Stevie. Stevie. I'm like, sit down. Stevie. Where my head record, Stevie? I'm a Puerto Rican princess.
Oh, my
goodness.
Yep. Andrew, thank you, my love, for calling in.
You're welcome.
Child, it's a mess.
It's just hot mess from low budget tricks. That's all.
There you go.
$2.
There you have it.
Worthless pennies.
There you have it.
And then don't y'all seen y'all head when y'all see Ballistic and her together? Don't it look like it's her pimp?
Yeah.
It was just me.
No. And that brother smooth too.
Yeah.
But he don't never argue with her. He's like, okay, whatever. He get his money from her though.
Yep. And she go down to him too. Stay on his and eating his nasty feet and stuff. Nasty.
Bye, Andrew. You have a good night, boo.
Bye. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye. Bum.
Oh, goodness. Oh, let's add Miss Baby Ruth to the chat. Hey, Miss Baby Ruth. Hey. I enjoyed you so much last night.
I'm here.
Me too.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. I just want
Hold
to
on one second. I just want to address this, Miss Katrina. Ma'am, where did I speak on any child negative to? What are you talking about? Where? Did I say anything tonight about a child?
No.
And
I have not said a word about any child. Don't make up. You know what? We don't even
let
address
her
her.
blow away
Yeah,
like
no.
the
No, I'm not even
storm.
gonna address her. I handled
Blow
it.
away,
It's
Katrina.
done because you can't come in here and make up stuff, making up lies. I'm just not in the mood for tonight.
I
Miss
know.
Baby Ruth, how are
Hey,
you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just wanted to
Good.
sound off.
All right, please do.
Did you say Giselle went to the crazy house?
I did. She did. Yes.
Well, what kind of fool goes to the crazy house over Jamal?
And then
He
marries him afterwards.
he's not easy on the eye. I mean, he speaks French. I can't understand what he's saying. I mean, is it me? I don't know.
I don't think it's just you. No.
When I started watching Giselle, I kept on watching her coming and coming. But when Monique came on the scene, the moment she said 4 houses, she like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And then she doesn't like Monique, and Monique is my girl. Now, when you come for my girl now, you and Candice, I'll put you in a bottle and I'll shake the bottle. No, but seriously, Giselle has a lot of issues. And the issues, I don't think they come from her relationship with the pastor. I don't think so. She just has issues to hate other women because she has not accomplished much in her own life. She does not like Monique because Monique is set. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Monique is very intelligent girl. She can stand on her own 2 feet. I mean, Monique is strategic. She's intelligent. She's everything. And, she gives it all to her family. You can even tell they have a very good relationship.
She turns lemon into lemonade.
I mean, the girl does it. But Giselle, the way Monique moves, Giselle does not like that girl at all. And Monique was very intimidating to all of them apart from Karen. Karen was the only one who could really stand Monique and, be friends. Otherwise, the rest of them, they just couldn't stand Monique. And Monique, she's my girl. And then Pastor Jamal, one thing I can really say is that us Black people are really a problem. We enable these pastors to behave the way they do. How in the hell do you get 10% of hard, money that you've worked for to go and give a man like that? And that New Birth Church, that's where Bishop Long, did a lot of stuff with the boys, and we still continue to enable these people. I give a lot, but I would rather give within my family or my friends who are suffering where I really see need. It is also important for us to look at the community and see it, see fit to give somebody who's really in need. There's no point of me going to my church to give Jamal when I know that my old lady neighbor didn't even have 2 meals yesterday. It doesn't make sense,
Yeah,
so
that's true.
yeah, so when it comes to churches, we have to be very careful. But Joseline Hernandez, I mean, I've never crossed the hall, so halls are halls. I mean, they're everywhere. But she's do you really expect Wendy Williams to market your nonsense? I mean, you've just been on the scene.
Right?
She's been on the scene for 2 minutes. Wendy Williams has a lot of years on her belt. Do you Zeus? I've never really seen Zeus, so I just heard it, yesterday. So I don't know. Anyway, I don't deal with hoes like that. But we have nurses, we have doctors, we have scientists, we have Black Lives Matter. We should be talking about Joseline Hernandez. Come on, man. We got things to do. We got things to talk about. Candice, She always puts herself where she's not supposed to be. Oh my God. Where's the mama? She needs to pop her mouth. Where's your mama, Candice? Ugh. But anyway, I really wanted to talk about Gisele. Gisele is a mean woman. Gisele is a mean woman. And, you know, it is sad for a woman to walk the way she does because she has 3 girls. She's not teaching anything. Nothing. Every season she has a different man. Your kids are watching. Your kids are watching, ma'am. I don't care how beautiful you are. You can be hot yellow. Girl, you burning. You can be hot pink, honey. You burning. And changing. I mean, how many people are you going to infect with this burning, girl? Oh, man.
She having a real hot girl summer.
Literally. Thank you so much for calling in. We love and appreciate you. You are just such a delight.
That'll make you not want to have sex no more. My God.
And it should, kids. If you're watching this, you're under 18, you will burn. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do
it. In flames. Literally in flames.
Baby face burning.
Good night,
all right.
y'all.
Good night. Have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye. Hey, Bishop, I just sent you a DM.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can just check that out. Let me acknowledge a few super chats. Anthony Lester, thank you so much for the super chat. My big mama said, easy now, hard later. Hard now, easy later. It's up to you guys. You know what that means, right? Do the work, put in the work now so you can relax later, or relax now and work as an old person. Be driving the school bus in your 80s. I'm just playing with y'all, but you get the point. Do the work. Very good message, Anthony Lester. Appreciate you. All right, let me see here. Miss EBR, thank you so much for the super chat. If you are not in the text group following her channel, oh yeah, I read that one. That was about Buffy. You're absolutely right. Angelique F, thank you for the super chat. I always fall back on my Las Vegas working days. Not all strippers are druggies and hookers. They hustle and have families. Marcella, too, on point. That is true. No, it's a job, you know, and especially in Vegas, they have it's the all-stars of strippers there. Have you seen those strippers there?
I'll be there in July.
They're very, very strong and athletic, and the twirls and the stuff. They can do a lot of tricks and stunts. I give them credit. You have to be in shape because it's a lot. Your cardio got to be on point. Okay. Vanessa Camagate, my love, thank you so much for the super chat. She says Joseline is clearly disturbed and desperate to be a star. She is going to fizzle out soon, y'all. I feel sorry for her daughter. Yeah, yikes. Yeah, her daughter is so pretty, though. Bonnie Bella and smart, too. Yeah. She can speak 2 languages. She's bilingual. I think 3, Joseline said. I think Joseline said Russian, Spanish, and, of course, English. Janae Lewis, thank you so much for the super chat. She says Joseline isn't 35 years old. Wendy's junior, maybe 25, probably on 20 years, but Joseline ain't that young anymore. That's true. Yeah, right? No, yeah. She's making it sound like she's, 20 or something.
Yeah. When she said that, I was like, girl, 35? You early 30.
Right, yeah.
She's mid to late 30s.
Some of us,
I think she claims she's either 32 or 33.
Well, some of us 50 and over.
She came to show age.
I said she claims it. That's what she said on the I watched the Boudoir, whatever the hell it's called, Joseline's whatever the show is called. She said
Cabaret.
So the Cabaret. When she was talking to the dude that owned the strip club, she was like, "Oh, I'm only 32 or 33," because he told her, you don't want to get out here with these young girls. And she was like, "I'm not old. I'm only 32."
She old.
Well, compared to them, 50 and over, we get it in.
When it comes to sex industry, you're old, baby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 32-year-old. I'm sorry.
You age out.
You age out. Just like with rap, after 40,
Only
you're
some
old.
people. I mean, there are some people in the 30s that look amazing.
Oh yeah, they
They
look
don't.
amazing.
But
exceptional.
Monica, I've met a stripper that was in her 40s, but she would not tell nobody her age because if she told her
Yes.
age, she
Yeah.
was very stacked. But if she
Mhm.
would have, you know, the young girls would be jealous because her body looked better than them, even though she was older than them. So
Yeah, she's
you gotta,
34.
you know.
And they use that to attack you. You, oh, bitch. Da-da-da. It's like, come on now. I look better than you. So what do you, come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Whoever said it, she is 34,
Yeah.
according to Wikipedia.
That makes more sense.
Mhm.
30
Because
or
she came on
35 years
Love
my
and Hip.
senior.
Yeah, because when she came on Love and Hip Hop, she was the same age as K Michelle.
Oh, wow. Hey, Special K. How you doing?
Hey,
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. You know what? I don't know what's wrong with my alerts. I don't get the alerts for the shows. I'm doing great, Monica. I love Schoolboy. Plus, I love all of you. I want to hang
love
out
me
with
too.
Miss Marcella.
Uh-huh.
I need to come to DC and hang out with you because we get turned up. But and that was my thing. You know, I didn't get the alerts. I happened to be online and I saw you guys and I was like, okay. But you were talking about what's her name?
Joseline?
Joseline. I was
Yeah.
like, what flower she wants? She's a damn ratchet reality star. What have you done? I mean, my thing is you're ratchet. There's no credibility to your name. There's no
Right.
it's like shit.
Mm-hmm.
I throw you some weeds.
You said a mouthful tonight, Boo. Thank you for calling in.
Yes, but thank you. It was good to see you guys.
Yes, it's nice seeing you as well. I miss you.
Yay.
All right, sweetheart. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I want y'all to stop taking them edibles when you call up here, okay?
Oh.
I want y'all to stop. For real. Okay? Because it's too much. It's too much. It really, really is. Hi, Key Mikey. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, Ples, can I borrow your Zeus login?
I don't waste money on that. It comes on the Weed Network. It replaced T.S. Madison's show. So that's where I've been watching it at. I don't have
has it?
What
you on
happened
first
was
season.
we bought the rights to it. And so they're giving you the watered down version. They're not giving you the crazy stuff that actually happens.
It's edited.
Like real. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take the look. The crazy is enough. I mean, the watered down is enough crazy for me because I was watching this like they fighting on the first episode. Why am I watching this?
Because you like
Black China
Ratchet
show
TV.
was like that too. I had to stop watching Black China show because it started messing with my spirit. I said, let me get this off my spirit.
Yeah, that's too much.
I didn't watch hers. I watched T.S. Madison's, and honestly, it was a carryover because I like Waka Flocka and Tammy's show. So those just came on after, and I didn't feel like changing the channel. That's how I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Did you get the DM, Bishop?
TS only had somebody X was TS. TS
Okay.
only had I think 6 episodes. That's what they start you off with.
Okay, good. Shout out to T.S. Madison. That was pretty big, landing a major network like that. So,
and I think she's doing an after dark show that they were talking about on HBO Max.
Oh wow, good for her. She's doing some big things. That's awesome. That's pretty impressive. Good for her. Let me see here. Ann Stone, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, no compassion or grace for anyone, but demands it for herself. Singing, Father, help your children and don't let them fall by the wayside of the road. Thank you so much for that, Miss Ann. Let me see here. I think I read that.
I hope Miss Karen Huger talk about that crazy home this season.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure she knows about that too. Yep. Jamal has this book that he wrote while being a pastor. I ordered it It's pretty nasty. Should we do like a reading of that book on our for the members only?
Book club are we talking about?
Yes.
Oh no,
And they
you
only
get the book.
Is
And they
it a
only-
good book? Is it like Karen Steffens?
Let me go get it. Let me go get it. I'll read the title to you. But it's used and it's like ill. Should I be wearing plastic gloves to touch it?
Yes.
Hold on.
Because you might get infected.
Amazon only had used copies of it. I ordered it since the season, since RHOP was in season, but I never got around to it. Hang on one sec. I'll be right back. Let me go ahead and put Queen Tulsa on here. Hey, Queen Tulsa.
Hey.
Hi. Mute.
Hey, you guys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Can
You
guys
have
hear me
3
clear?
minutes, my love.
Okay, can you guys hear me clear?
Yes.
Okay, so I love the T.S. Madison experience. I agree with you guys on that. Okay, Joseline, you went on to the next level, Zeus, new level, new devils, addictions. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that. I'm sentencing you to go to AA meetings for 24 months and a permanent daily drug test. You look possessed on the Wendy Williams show. Okay. My beautiful Black queens, I love you. Love yourself. Self-care is always the best care. Counseling, utilize resources, and remember, it's okay to not be okay. Okay, so this is a tip. Play in makeup and find your look. Candice, I love you. Okay. Kenya is stuck in the 90s, and I see why. I was actually listening to Miss Chalet and something in my heart, and I could only think about Kenya. Okay, moving right along. Okay, word on the streets, allegedly, Marcella can get her biggest fan something of Gucci, a keychain. Moving right along. Joseline, you need your medication adjusted, baby. You are really going through it.
Back up, Marcella can do what?
Oh, word on the streets. Allegedly, Marcella can get her biggest fan something of Gucci, a keychain.
Oh, okay. Who's my biggest fan? Let me send it to him.
Chocano, we got a gift for you. Okay, reading is fundamental. PPP loans. Watch Judge Mathis.
Girl.
Don't do favors. Okay. Wendy is an icon. She is familiar with the ups and the downs of the TV world. She's not pressed. She's actually aware of the behaviors. That's why she was like dead looking at Joseline, because she knows the addiction. She's been there, done that. Moving on. Okay. Public announcement. Pastor Jamal, please keep your clothes on. Hallelujah. Moving on.
Lord.
Give it if you have it. Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, those are my stores as well. And one thing I wanted to leave with you guys is shun evil and do good. Thank you guys for having me.
You're welcome. Bye, my love. Have a good
Bye.
evening.
All right, have a
Binky
good
likes you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Okay, so the book's called Foreplay, and I had to buy a used copy, and it's all like crumbled up and
I
stuff.
started itching when she said foreplay. God.
What?
I mean, do I need to go get tested? I'm going to go get tested after the show.
Okay, so I just turned to page 28, okay, just to open it. And this section is called Muzzling the Mouth of Temptation.
What?
I swear to you.
So when we starting this? When we starting this, Monica? When we starting
I'm gonna take a picture of it. The book is called, I'm gonna take a picture right now. It's called
Okay.
Foreplay by Jamal Harrison Bryant. It says, learn to put your sexuality under the submission of your spirituality.
I don't want to read that. I don't want to read that. I cannot listen to no more. The lies. I can't listen to hypocrites, ma'am.
What is the book club,
there's
ma'am? You have to read.
There's something about hearing him or her speak that causes you to throw caution to the wind and yield to the voice of temptation time and time again. Okay, yeah, we got to get into this nasty book. This freak.
Okay,
Yeah.
no. Is this Zane level nasty? Because
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Oh, okay.
This Zane level from the church. That ain't nothing but some old reverse
No, but wait a
psychology
minute.
he using for the women in the church to read it. Oh, Pastor Brian, I heard what you said about muzzling temptation. Can we have a private section on that to go over the book? Nasty.
You know,
I
he's
don't
the
like
type to accidentally send you a eggplant print like that other pastor in New Jersey.
Why we
I'm
ain't
like,
gonna
oh,
talk? I want to talk about that now.
And say,
That was interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. Oh, that was an accident. Yeah, we can read it together. We definitely can.
That was a whole lot of blur on that brother. They blurred all the way down his leg.
Yeah,
I was
his
like,
leg,
let me undo. What's them apps where you can undo the pixels? What's them apps where you can undo the pixelation? I'm like, I'm trying to see what that print look like.
I heard,
that was definitely overflow.
He had a tripod.
I'm telling you, he was operating in the overflow. I'm telling you.
She sure ain't saying nasty now.
Well, because he upfront with his stuff.
Yeah, Jamal up front too. He actually pull it out in front of you.
No thank you.
But that's burning.
Well, we know his girl is burning. We don't know which dude gave it. But we don't know which dude who gave it to her because it was called a plot and a scheme. I don't think you want to lay nothing on her, honestly. I don't think you don't want to lay nothing on her.
He likes dark skinned women, honestly.
Yeah, he's done with her.
She's not even Phaedra. What was it? The singer Tweet. She's beautiful, by the way.
The sister you had on the show, Monica.
I'm going down there. I'm gonna go to his church, y'all. I'm gonna be the test bunny.
Tanya Griffin. Yeah,
I'm just saying he gets some bad women.
I heard
I'm gonna be the test bunny. I'm gonna go for all about that tea. I'm gonna go to the church and I'm gonna see where he try to hit it.
Oh Lord!
I'm gonna send y'all video and audio.
Oh Lord, Marcella,
Monica, you better write that check, girl.
Listen, all right, you're doing the Lord's work, okay? So, all right,
look. That woman he was with was looking nice.
Let's see who we'll add here to the chat. Hey, Bonnet Cutie, I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, boo.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Bonnet Cutie.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey guys, how are you?
Doing good.
Doing very well. How are you?
I'm all. I've been between work and school. I've just been, all over the place. But I do catch the show. I'll be watching live, or I'll catch it at work. But it's good to see everyone and everything.
It's nice to see you as well.
Thank you. So, my comment I have for Joseline is, if the pot is not calling the kettle black, I don't know what it is. Like, y'all remember her song "Stingy with That Kitty Cat"? Like,
why did you have to bring that?
Wait a minute, let me go find that video because I had that video on my Instagram.
Yeah, Monica, go get that. That was a good song, though. Y'all hating. That was a good song.
And do y'all remember the song "Church"? Let it all go to work.
But stuff like that, like, she's such a hypocrite. Like, she'll say one thing and then, like, she's just always been a mess. Always been a mess. And there was something else I had to say. Oh, so I just literally found out because my little sister, she goes to Towson, and she actually had class with his daughter, with Jamal Bryant's daughter. Yes. Okay. And I literally sent her the screenshot of what Pastor Holy Horse said, and then I showed her the picture of the girl because I recognized that bridge at Towson, and I sent to my sister, and she said, "Wait, I definitely had class with her. She's stuck up. She's very stuck up."
Is she really?
Yeah, because my sister says she sat right next to her in class, and she would know stuff going on in class, but she would not help anyone out. She was like that person that was in your class, like knew everything, but like does not want to give the olive branch to extend help. Like, that's what my little sister said. So, but that's not surprising, seeing as the tree she has branched from. So, and the step tree as well. It's not surprising.
She probably wasn't trusting because she assumed people knew who her father was. Towson is a nice university.
It is expensive.
I stayed across
very
the street.
Expensive. Very
expensive, but nice. And it's so funny because literally like a few blocks away is the hood.
Yes, I stayed across the street in the hotel from Towson, and the mall is down the street. It's very nice, but she probably was afraid that someone might know who her father is.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't even know who Jamal was until this season. And I've lived in Maryland all my life.
The young people don't know. Yeah.
Makes me so sad.
Thank you for calling in, my
You're
love.
welcome.
We
It was so nice
appreciate
seeing
you.
everyone.
Nice seeing you. We
Bye,
miss
guys.
you.
Love you
Bye,
all.
love. Bye. Okay, I want to shout out Jay. Thank you so much for the super chat. Wendy been the same person for 30 years. Everybody know how she is. Joseline act like she won an Oscar. Girl, bye. Nobody else will ever interview you. I know, no one cares. She should be happy Wendy cares. Oh my goodness. Joyce Parker, thank you so much for the super chat. Damn, what the hell does she want? An Emmy? Please. Housekeep, Mikey, thank you for the super chat. Jamal said we got receipts, but he has the whole cash register. I remember that with his upside down binder. It's crazy.
Y'all got to put respect on Jocelyn's name. She number one in the nation, y'all.
Girl, you see how she just as bad as Dionne Warwick up there shading Mariah. I said, look at Dionne Warwick out here with the girls. Okay.
Dionne Warwick been about that life though. She gives that classic old school shade. That's what I miss. Don't y'all miss the VH1 Divas era? You know, the old school, the Aretha shade, honey. She'll put you down real quick.
With just a stare. You know, you don't even gotta say nothing.
Oh my
just
God.
a look at her
Warwick,
face.
her Twitter is lit. Her Twitter is lit. And she tell you in a minute, I am typing it. I was like,
She says, I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
You know who else is good with the Patti LaBelle? She's like,
I love you some Patty.
I know the queen. She's like, oh, child, no, don't be trying to back that thing up on me. I'm not no Nicki Minaj.
The queen, y'all gotta go look at that old clip of her when she was on Tyra Banks show and that white lady tried to stand her all kind of way in that cooking segment. She let her have the business live on the show.
All right, let me see here. Angelique, thank you so much for the super chat. Trying to chill and listen to you all, but the draft. Okay, I already read that one. Iris, thank you as well. Dr. J1913, funny girl, thank you for the super chat. Did he pay for her education? Otherwise, she needs to use the other fingers. Mary, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Hi, Monica Panel and the Teacups. I love you guys. You have replaced my regularly scheduled programming. Thank you. Miss Redhead, thank you so much for the super chat. Gisele went into that marriage eyes wide open. She knew what he was about. And he knew what he knew and saw her. Megan Diaz, thank you so much for the super chat. Pastor was collecting panties in the plate. That was a good one.
That's a tambourine shake right there.
Yeah, for sure. Beverly Lattimore, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, now we know about why the father was acting like that and not glowworm neck. I caught what you threw, schoolboy, cracking up.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I want a glowworm again. That was my favorite toy back in the day. Little glowworm you go to sleep with. She do look like that little bunched up glowworm at the bottom. If you check her neck.
Joyce Parker, thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate you so much. Ann Houghton, thank you for the generous super chat. We appreciate you. Let me see here. Marcella, again, thank you so much. She goes, please hit that like button. Coming in. Thank you, Teacups. Hit that like button.
Word on the curb.
Let me add Mo to the chat. Hey, Mo. You look young.
Just like y'all heard. I'm coming.
I know, you cute. Hey, Mo.
I'm only 19.
You over 18, right, Mo?
He's 19. Hey.
Oh, of course. Right. Come on now.
Okay, excuse me, baby.
Marcella coming in here, like the video. We all black. Ain't no reason not to like the video.
That's right. Go ahead and like the video.
But I'm just going to give my opinion on Joseline. Because seeing that interview, you could tell Wendy was over. I think she gets her moments of delusion and hysteria, because just a few years ago she was talking about, I put Cardi B on, nobody would be nothing without me. And partly, yeah, you know, Cardi got a lot of her style from the Puerto Rican princess, but she also had drive and more than a man to push behind her, I guess, you know. And I think that's Joseline's thing. She wants to get Stevie behind. I've been with Ballistic for 4 years now, and we know you only on season 2 when you're trying to get to WeTV. So can we like focus on that and push forward instead of get? And thank you, Marcella, for getting some flowers, but you know, this is the seeds. Come on now, it's still sprouting.
Right?
Come on.
That's true. Exactly.
So I don't have no more thoughts other than that. Wendy held it down. She do what she do. She been doing it for you. I've been watching. I'm young, y'all. I was just a kid hearing her on the radio, so I've been listening to her on the radio. Ooh, now where's the album home? Y'all heard her freestyles. Y'all heard her freestyles online. Let's not discuss, because where is the album? It's like, I'll give you season 3 though.
It's in the Basuda, and Basuda means trash.
Period. I think she's hyped up over Double Homicide, and yes, it was so great. But can we have the rest of the season? Can we get a free trial to Zeus on you?
All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate you.
Of course.
Yes.
And like the video, y'all. Have a good night. I'm gonna be in the chat.
And come again.
Yeah, I'll see you in the chat.
Please, come on now.
Cool your hormones. Cool.
He a baby, son. He's half my age.
He still got breast milk on him.
He's half my age. I couldn't do it. He's half my age. I couldn't do it.
That young man.
If you want stamina, you better holler back.
No, look. He said, yes, I'm 18. Hey, Ples. He might be young, but he ready.
No, he said he's 19, and that's half my age, but he's cute. I hope he finds a nice young lady.
Or a nice young man.
He's too young for you.
Yes, or a nice young man.
It's all about that tea sunshine.
He's good looking though. He's easy on the eyes. Sharita Gilliam, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Dana Williams, thank you for the super chat. Remember when Dionne Warwick got caught with weed? Well, allegedly also the heroin between the toes, child. Yes. Remember that?
Well, she better be concerned that they canceled the menthol cigarettes, because I know she smoked them Newports.
Listen, but you know what though? That when I heard about that, I said, good God, it's about to be wild out on the streets. It's gonna be like the crack era again, for real.
For
with
real.
them cigarettes, the black market, the menthol, and the Black and Miles too. Woo!
Look, when she was getting caught with all that stuff, once the Psychic Friends Network after that.
Did they decide to make it illegal so they can lock up more black men? Is that what
I don't know. But that means you won't be able to rub your blunts no more neither. So y'all better get some bowls and some pipes.
Well, they will. They'll still be able to do it, but everybody's going to prison.
Yeah, they're really like gunning for black women now, since they already got most of the black men, so they're now gunning for everybody.
They trying to take the menthol away. I said, Lord Jesus.
Well, I know, especially up north, like in New Jersey, New York, all those places up there, DC, they sell the counterfeit cigarettes.
Oh no, not counterfeit. I go to the store here and buy cigarettes when I go home.
They sell the counterfeit cigarettes, so it's about to be, like I said, the block's gonna get hot again. The block's gonna get hot. Yeah, it's gonna be like the crack era. They're gonna be killing each other for them cigarettes. It's a shame. Y'all be careful now. Be real careful. Anita Lewis, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Monica Bishop, Ples, Schoolboy, Mama Marcella. You know the old saying rings true. Birds of a feather flock together. Absolutely. Coco Houston, thank you so much for the super chat. She reminds me of OG. Please just tone it down. Does Joseline remind you of OG?
No.
Comment in the chat.
I think they're talking about like her demeanor, how strong it is. Yeah. But not as far as personalities though, because OG is smart.
OG's smart. Yeah. OG's smart. She has character. She has morals, integrity.
She don't have to be no prostitute whore.
Joseline is just full of contradiction.
Cut the line.
And she's full of cum too. Oh.
Hey, ain't all of us Puerto Ricans full of cum? Hey.
Bishop.
I ain't say that now.
Come on now, Bishop.
Come on now. Y'all know
I'm
she's a
just
sex
playing
worker.
with you. I'm just playing with you, Bishop.
No, I know you messing around with her. Y'all know she a sex worker.
Deborah Dozier, thank you so much for the super chat. Love all of you and what you all bring. Blessings. I keep you all lifted up. Thank you so much, my love. We appreciate that. Lindsay Bree, thank you so much for the super chat. Monica, are you really gonna play stingy with the kitty cat though, or can you can't because of the copyright?
Copyright.
Probably not. Yeah, probably copyright.
Oh, the
You can
song.
snip it out.
I
Yeah,
was
stingy
like,
with the cookie. I know she's not my cookie cat.
I was like, what? That's so rude. Oh
I
my
am
God.
stingy with mine. It's only for my husband, baby.
Yes.
Yes, God. They took vows, covenant, equally yoked. Y'all need to get your son.
I was reading it like my cookie.
I know. I was like,
I love
loved
being
it.
married.
Coco Houston, thank you again, my love. We appreciate you. Lady J, thank you for the super chat. Ayana needs to fix all their lives.
You can't do it.
Okay.
I don't think she want to do that. It's her last season. She's like, I'm done
Yes.
with these ninjas.
I
Did
heard she
y'all
quitting because of the
see-
trolls.
those
Yeah.
episodes have been filmed. They're done.
Yes.
They're done.
It's
They're
a wrap.
done. Me too, Monica. Let me see here. Me too, Monica, and I'm not young. Okay. Hi, Key Mikey. Thank you for the super chat. Candice needs to pull her wigs down. Yeah, I agree. It's a
Like
hot mess.
Marcella.
Could we see the alien one more time?
No, I'm scared.
Just for research purposes.
No, I'm scared, Bishop. You know,
Is that bad, huh?
Is that
Do the screenshot. Don't
Wendy,
play the whole thing.
What's up with these people getting these
Let me
number one
see
specials
here.
and number twos and number threes? Her and Wendy getting that number 3 right now.
I don't know what Wendy got.
I told y'all that's that banana powder they using when they that ain't their shade.
They look ashy.
Candice looks very
they not
historic.
going to Rihanna. They ain't getting the Fenty. That ain't
No.
Fenty. Oh, okay.
You
Is that
said
dollar store?
No, she used Fenty the other day. I mean, Wendy used Fenty at the reunion because you could tell all in her chocolateness.
Okay.
Yeah, she's completely overdoing the highlights and contours, and look at all this forehead and all of this.
Y'all see the forehead.
She looks like an alien.
She comes from nothing, and she has worked her way into, selling her own show to a network. She's scrappy. She's funny. She's a hustler. She gets it done. And I always, and will always.
Whose car is that?
Especially a woman of color.
It's a Renault.
Okay.
So, let me give that caveat before I say that all of y'all need to stop crying and expecting these journalists, entertainment or otherwise, to have your back. That's not Wendy's job. And I say this as someone who has been subject to Wendy's tirades. She's gone in on me.
I can't take any more of this mess.
I was gonna say, Monica, get that trash off the screen.
Pot calling the kettle.
All right. The audacity of it all. I mean, Joseline, Candice, these women are just so delusional. It's all about fame, 15 minutes. But speaking of Candice, listen, Monique Samuels dropped her Binder Time series part 2 last night. Y'all need to go on and check it out over on her channel, Tea with Monique. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow.
Ooh.
Candice needs to worry about just stop cheating on your husband, girl. Just stop. She's trying to chase that bag, and she understands she's with a deadbeat and she wants to upgrade.
Yes,
but you can't do it by cheating. Get a divorce first,
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
And if you want so crazy, girl, man, you can get a man to snatch that up. A football player would love to snatch her, and she's smart too. But she's
She
just
wants an
crazy.
NFL player. That's what she wants. She wants the bag. She's trying to chase the bag,
but she don't get it. She acting erratic on TV, and the man can be like, "Nah, I'm good."
She's crazy. She's crazy. No, nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
They will hit it, but they will quit it.
You
they
mean
will
she
not
wants
keep
to?
it.
She wants to leave her chef and her brown D behind.
Well, she never
for
wanted
a bigger brown D and bag.
She want an authentic brown D.
Yeah,
Oh,
she wants an authentic bag, just a pay someone to pay the bill. She's tired of having to foot the bill, carry the household, be the essential. I mean, head of the household. Who wants that?
No, her
That's a big
mother's the head of the household.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, her mama's tired of it too, and the funds are not what everyone thinks. Her mother's not even rich. Her mother's being sued, left and right by various people. She running and hiding from this person, from that. A lot of judgments and shit. Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors.
The block
It
is
really
hot.
The block is hot.
We might need to talk about that tomorrow.
Lala Chanel, thank you so much for the super chat. Why is Candice talking? Shut your face, weak. Yeah, she needs to go. Yeah, you funny, Lala Chanel.
Can we go? Can we? So hold up. So she out here busting it wide open for men's on the sign. Men's
allegedly,
and you got the white man at home cooking. Oh,
that is y'all don't want me to get up and do my busted dance. She doing that busted
reverse. Now this shit flip it and reverse it. She just flip it and reverse it on us. My God.
You know what? I might actually like her now. Jen Shaw is having an assistant that's a old white man running her errands. I might like these people. Free Jen Shaw.
Yeah, he running Jen Shaw right to the penitentiary, allegedly.
Oh,
we'll free her.
Yeah, I feel like that's our reparations. We need to just go on and flip it in reverse.
No. I need my 40 acres and my mule. For the financial equivalent.
You know what? I don't trust the government. Anybody in it? I'm gonna go buy my own 40 acres on my island.
That's why I said the financial equivalent thereof.
Look, schoolboy. It ain't about trust and it ain't about love. Where my money at?
Yeah. I love my black bull. I got a black bull.
America ghetto right now. I'm leaving.
I'm gonna take my money and run.
Where y'all going?
Canada.
No,
I'm going to Bali.
No, I'm going to buy me an island in Belize. I'm going to my island.
Oh, girl, be careful over there. Be careful.
Bali or Cuba?
Private island.
Cuba.
Private island.
Okay.
Cuba's dope. Cuba felt like home.
Did it really?
Yeah, I went in 2017. Y'all can still go. That man tried to close it back up again, but he don't succeed.
You can go to Canada. Just go to Canada first.
The man that was in the White House a little while ago.
Oh, that man, the orange man.
They'll get to it.
Yeah, but you can go from America. Don't even do all that. Southwest got flights that leave Miami every day. You just have to check out the right reason on your visa that you're going. But it was super dope. Like I said, it felt like home. It was good.
17.
People were good.
And we're there. There's a lot of Americans building homes out there. Like one of my peoples, he want to take us out there to see if we want to buy land out there.
Is Gitmo Cuba.
The ones that are colorist left. They left the love a long time
ago. People act like these things don't exist in America. They colorists here too. So what?
The Cubans in Miami. The Cubans in Miami think they're white. They don't. They don't identify as Latin or anything. They just consider themselves white.
Or black.
And then when Trump put them in the maid's outfit, I don't like. They be like, "Can you help me?" No, I ain't helping nothing. I thought you was white.
They still love
Ask
Trump.
your daddy.
The rich ones, anyway. The rich Mexicans love Trump. Oh my God,
the rich Asians do too.
Yeah, the rich Mexicans really love him. Okay, Shane Lucas, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, I love this channel. Thank you, Shane. We love you too. We appreciate the support. Asata, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Monica, my neighbor told me that Pastor Jamal looks like Denzel Washington. I told her to go see a doctor for an MRI.
My mom was.
Ooh, child, listen.
My mom was like, "Where she living?" They try to say my mom like Whoopi Goldberg. My mom don't look nothing like Whoopi Goldberg. And then I said, my dad was like, "Was she white?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, that says it all right there."
Well, they said I look like Diana Ross.
Well, you kind of do, though. You kind of do.
Yeah.
I can see how people would say that. Yeah, you kind of resemble. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap things up. Schoolboy, where can they find you?
You can find me on my YouTube at school_boy. And what? You need to spend more time looking in the.
I mean, and you know that picture of her is fake. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray for your healing tonight. So on my, you can find me on my YouTube channel where we promote positive vibes and love and spirituality over there, and we do drag a heifer every now and then at school_boy. You can find me on Twitter where I do have those fingers at school_boy. And on Instagram, where I have random thoughts during the day at school_boy_2021. And if you come over there with a mess, you will get blocked. Amen.
Don't forget your toes. Don't forget your toes.
I told Amir today when he retweeted something I said, I am a rare unicorn. Okay, I'm gay. It's all gay.
Can't get any gayer, right? Plez, where can they find you?
Hey, y'all can find me over on Instagram at scared_of_beautiful. And here on YouTube, my YouTube channel is called Scared of Beautiful. You just put in spaces between the words instead of periods.
All right, Bishop, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me here on YouTube where I keep my pants zipped up, unlike Pastor Jamal Bryant. And you can get a daily dose of healing Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you can also find me on a Twittergram, and that is Twitter and Instagram for you people in the back at Bishop Redfield.
All right. And Marcella, where can they find you?
You can find me in this Henny Red cup. No, I'm joking. You can find me on all of the Real Housewives discussion on Facebook. And you can also find me on Speak With Your Girl, Marcella. And Monica invites me over here to harass you guys. Hit the like button.
Girl, you're so crazy. Crazy. Here's Chandra acting up again. No, you don't. You're the most confused. Should I block her? Let's have a vote. Teacups, comment in the chat. Should we block Chandra? Do we want this kind of negative entity in our chat? Should we just get rid of people like that? Comment in the chat. Let us know. I'm going to stay on for a few minutes.
You know, my other twin likes to play. Let the raggedy heifer come on the panel. And let's have a
let
talk
her
with
see
She's
us
not.
eat.
She wouldn't. Coward. People like that are big time. I dare you, Chandra, to call in. Boo. You ain't gonna. I dare. I doubt
I
you
want to
will.
know if you really actually look like that. And number
She
two, I'm not
doesn't.
confused. And number two, I'm not confused about who I am. You must be confused about who you are.
Is she talking to you?
She's talking about the panel, Symphony Love. She's talking about the whole panel.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys can find me here on YouTube where I reside. I urge you to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed, go on and bang that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the piping hot tea that we serve on this channel. Teacups, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. We love you so very much. And we'll be back here tomorrow night, same time, same place. Mods, I want to thank you so much for holding down the chat and also comment in the group chat. Should we block Chandra? Should we not? What should we do? I don't know. I mean, she's only here to troll and be negative. And do we want that kind of energy in our space?
Monica, should I pay the private detective to find her IP?
Oh no, Marcella,
Oh, no.
it's not that serious. Come on.
She not cyber stalking.
She's
not
talking back
stalking.
though. She wants to know how did she call in.
Ooh,
Oh, okay. Let me give you the link is pinned
How
right
do
on
I
this.
call in?
Are you on Facebook? Because I don't think you can do it from Facebook. Get on YouTube.
It shows YouTube.
Okay, so if you're on YouTube, in this chat, it's pinned. It's right there. You'll see it pinned. Go on and call in.
When you
Just click on the link. Just click on the link that's pinned on top of the chat. You see it right there. It says call in. Just click on it.
And Monica is gonna speak her ignorant children. Me and Schoolboy, we just gonna read you for filth. And that
we're not doing that. We're just I want to talk to her. I want to see where her mindset is, because sometimes people just need to talk. You know,
she said, "No, I'm not trolling. I have an option." And I'm guessing she's meaning opinion, but okay, we'll let you make it. Girl.
No, you're being negative and nasty.
Next caller, there's a hand on the line. Let me get one more time.
I love to sometimes talk to people like that, because as an adult, like, what would make you want to comment something like that? That's, to me,
I'm curious to know.
You're trying. You're not trying, because the backstage is wide open, my love. Just click on the link and you come right in. There's no one. I mean, it's like what one? Yeah, there's a lot of slots open. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 slots.
Call in.
You sound real scary.
Lady J, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, please articulate. Okay.
That's the problem. They can't.
Yeah.
You can do all that tight niece, tight in the words of T.S. Madison, tight niece. But when it's time to get on the screen,
Pull up.
they don't have that energy.
Yeah, I mean the teacups are so positive. We share love. We share real opinions. We don't always agree. We really don't. But you know, when you come on here and you're trying to troll and you're looking for attention, call in.
I'll give you a $50 cash app. Call in $100.
He may give you a $50 cash app, Marcella.
Well, Marcella, since I recommended, I'll take 10% off.
Yeah. Let me see here. My big sis speaks. Thank you for the super chat. This is not what you want, sis. Who's Raindrop? Who's Raindrop 56? Is that you, Chandra?
Dillard or her husband?
No, that's not her.
Mute up. Chandra. Get on.
It's Candiace Dillard.
Is
it the Bassett House? The Bassett House.
I mean, she says childish things like, I mean, she wished death on someone for crying out loud. I don't like you, so drop dead. You know, I mean, she says things like that. So yeah, Chandra, call in. I'm definitely interested in speaking with you.
Because I would love to know if that's your real picture or you stole that off somebody's page.
Right. TikTok.
Call in. We want Chandra to call in. Call in, Chandra.
Chandra is a punk.
Is she commenting? Is she saying I can't see?
She hasn't said anything in a while, but I just don't understand how it's that hard to click a link.
It's not.
Push the button.
It's not.
The button. 5 points if you know where that reference.
I know that one. Yeah, push the button.
But
just click on it. Just click on it.
This is my thing. A lot of these dudes and women, they talk about they grown
trying
people.
Again.
No, again,
Girl,
you're a grown
you're
woman.
Not trying, Chandra. It's right there. It's on top. It's pinned. Just click on it. It says StreamYard. It says StreamYard. You click on it. If you have a phone, I mean, you're on the phone, right? Or a computer, and it brings you right in here.
Tight niece.
Look, we gonna give you 5 minutes, and if you ain't clicked that link by then, you are gone. Peace.
Yeah, right. We're just gonna block you.
Password. Now she's saying she can't get in the StreamYard because you don't have to have Facebook to get in the StreamYard. But anyway, she's saying she can't. She doesn't remember her Facebook password.
What this has nothing to do with Facebook.
You're on it right now. You dummy.
You're on it right now. You're on YouTube. It has nothing to do with Facebook. It does. Okay. All right.
You can sign in with your email. You don't have to just use Facebook to sign into StreamYard. You can do it with your regular email.
You don't have to sign into anything. You just click on it. I think.
Yeah, you just click on it.
Oh, one of the teacups found her Facebook page talking about she looked too old for that.
She's an old picture.
Teacups, y'all on the investigation.
Oh,
see, I don't even know why Facebook is relevant because her thing is a YouTube tag.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a
Facebook
Facebook
tag. It has nothing to do with Facebook. Yeah, I mean,
somebody said she goofy.
This has it has nothing to do with Facebook. You're on the app itself. YouTube, just click on the StreamYard link.
Somebody said click the link, dummy.
She just a punk.
Yeah, but I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna block you, Chandra, just for being childish. Grow up, like it's 18 or over, and people need to act like 18. I'm blocking all negative energy. I just want positive vibes.
Tomorrow I'm taking y'all on vacation with me to go.
Yes. Where we going?
Where we going?
North Carolina.
Okay. Where is that located? What is that? Another country or what?
No, it's North Carolina. It's Corral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where they have the wild horses. And
She says she's 60 years old and she's not afraid to speak. Well, then come on,
She's not. Well, that picture looks like her, ma'am. Whose photo is that? Would you steal that
photo?
That's her daughter's photo.
That is not your. That's not you, ma'am.
She ain't no daggone 60.
You 60. You should be embarrassed of yourself acting like that, calling people ugly. Really? For having an opinion.
You're
too grown for that.
And whoever said that I need to be nice, well, she came on here first of all being rude. So
very rude, very nasty.
Come with the energy that you don't want.
60. That's scary.
And go to bed.
You can't be 60 and still acting like this. Come on now.
These are the old ragamuffins that's talking to these young girls that's like Joseline. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
These are the ones that's leading the horse.
Oh, scary. It's scary.
I'm telling you, it's sad. It's scary.
What?
Michelle, these people, boy, the teacups are vicious, baby. Michelle.
Somebody said take her teeth out and go to bed.
Michelle Mateo said, girl, take your teeth out and go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Y'all are so crazy, bro. These comments. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
That's probably
Lord.
Joseline Hernandez.
Somebody said
The
that's
Ghetto
Candice.
Cooking Show said Chandra is one of Bishop Don Juan's bottles.
Kathy says she's talking about Facebook password, but she's on YouTube. Girl.
I'm going to bed.
It's my bedtime. Brianna, thank you so much for the super chat, my love. Much love to the panel. It's all
Sandra,
love
hit
and
the like button.
It's all love and good vibes. Hashtag cancel that bitch.
Somebody said
I
it's
know that's
Candice
right.
mama.
Good. Well, now Chandra says she was not rude. It was her auntie opinion.
I'm an auntie and I am sleeping with someone every day.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice.
Oh Lord. Thank you, my big. I need to go to bed now, child. Listen, my big sis speaks. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna wrap things up. Everyone that sent mods, thank y'all for holding down the chat tonight. We appreciate you as always. Everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app, I want to thank you so very much for helping us keep the lights on. We appreciate you. I want everyone to stay safe and be blessed. And we'll see you back here tomorrow night. Same time, same place. Bye, everyone. Bye.